stretch band. Oh?
Hey, what's up, everybody? Thank you for being here already. Welcome, welcome. Got their mic, DJ. So, what do you say, everybody? Let's jump right on in on it, right?
Yes.
So, last time on Kulprids Gaming, our heroes found their way out of a grave situation. With some quick thinking on Ez's and Armand's part, Ez lit the room and identified the creature placed a protection spell in the doorway of the escape route. Armand then diverted the shadow's fixated attention from attacking Mary as he slipped her into a transparent state. As Doe and Lowe worked together to solve the location and utilization of the key found in the current cutout of a book, they gained entrance to 4 chests. The team decided to leave most of the treasures, but alleviating Strahd of a few platinum and a magical book. Groward found what was confirmed to be an entrance to some crypts, broke the window in an attempt to see, now with a clear view, intricate patterns on the side of a cemented slab. Noticing that the windows were far too small for him to enter, he as as he canvassed the grounds of the castle, he came across an interesting and unique forged mace. With Mary in mind, he unhitched the mace from the waist of the skeletal priest, and upon handing it to Mary, uh, everybody ended up resting for the night, a full night's sleep. So if you haven't already, go ahead and hit the full night's rest. As our heroes awake, and as some have chosen to adorn the bracelets provided by Strahd, some do not. Making haste, they grab their things and head downstairs. Let's check in on them and see what their next action is.
So you guys are really putting that on? Do you really trust this guy?
Not in the slightest. Marika kind of puts it in her pouch. I'll be studying it though, see what it does.
It'll fetch a pretty penny.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I mean, hell, Strahd might have actually touched this. You know how many people are actually into that kind of thing here?
Well,
You last week?
No, yeah,
Just
but
the Vithani.
things changed.
all right, well, let's hope going out there we didn't cause too much noise last night.
Oh, I'm sure it will be fine.
You fucks are noisy.
If anything, there might be some wolf blood be cleaned up. She kind of nudges her mom jokingly.
Yeah, again, we're gonna have to have a one-on-one about that. Sorry about that.
You're good. We'll talk about it. Don't worry. Grawrick, how'd you get off?
I mean, I
Besides
just
the mace.
wandered around. Whoops. Oh, wait.
As he heals his sorrows.
I mean, wandered around, found something that might be useful.
Yeah, I saw you hand over a mace. That was pretty wicked looking.
I'm sure Mary will be able to put it to good use.
Aye, thank you again.
So, how about you?
Doe just slips it into his pocket.
I mean, what'd you end up finding?
Sorry, with the we just made our way and found some back pathways throughout the castle.
Well, it wouldn't be a evil castle without its secret pathways.
We didn't get to explore at all, but
I will say the voice in one of the voices in my fucking head played some mean organ earlier.
Yeah, he really did. I'm still amazed.
Yeah, that was pretty good. Well, Doe, my salute with the kind of a smirk on my face. After you.
All right, and is everybody heading downstairs at the moment?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. As Cadell takes the turn right there, he sees the berserker kind of like already walking like in front of him, leaving.
Our guy starts leaving. She kind of casts a look behind her, just making sure none of us have forgotten anything in the room.
I think I'm stuck right there, so.
Yeah. What I'm looking for is kind of just marching orders, like the way that you're going down there. What order?
With a sense of freshness and thankfulness to be free, Kadal is taking lead.
It was just nonchalantly, as soon as he started to leave, just started to head out as well.
So Mary spent most of the night reading this book. What in the heck did she learn from it?
So the book that you were reading. Let me go ahead and add it.
What recipes did we learn?
So this book contains health and diet tips, and its words are charged with magic. So you've learned a lot from this book on how your dietary needs are, your intake to intake to burning ratio. You're kind of feeling like you have a grasp on what you should be eating throughout the day in order to better your health. But you've learned a lot within the past 3 or 4 hours that you've read it, but you feel like there's still more that you need to read in order to understand the true essence of this book.
So we got Strahd's Book of Metabolism.
Is this the Better Homes and Garden version, I wonder? Cosmo's version.
Go ahead and we're gonna go ahead and move on to Harry's kind of as was a little bit closer. That looks a little. It was.
Looks like we got a Pokemon game in our Twitch chat.
Oh, yeah. We probably have the mischief maker thing still on.
You do.
Yep. Just the
And I wanted a coughing. A coughing would have
part.
been super helpful during this.
Oh, and we got an advantage on next roll.
Yes, advantage on next roll. DJ, right? Yeah, DJ.
Yep.
Preemptively.
And doesn't Marigai still have a nat 20?
Yeah, it's
Marigai does have a nat 20.
I said I use that for my general Arcana thing as I try to understand the band without to help tune it. Help
yeah,
tune
yeah,
it.
yeah.
He used that for a tuning. Yeah.
Yeah.
And in fact, you get this side, I think, heading down still.
So what's the plan? Do we just head out of here, or are we going to meet old Dusty one more time?
Old Dusty.
I don't know. I think we've probably overstayed our welcome already, haven't we?
I imagine if we had you to have us escorted out immediately, I say we still kick around.
We should stay another night. I roll my eyes. No, just joking. Let's get out of here. Strahd has work for us to do, right?
See Marigai pantomiming, gagging.
I snicker. I'm like, come on, let's just get out of here.
Not to mention, we got to go visit our young charge again. See what he's up to.
Well,
See how he's doing.
We couldn't find Helga, unfortunately, but I'd rather not stick around longer than we should.
I'm for leaving. His promise of weapons and armor didn't really come to fruition. So I say it's time for us to go.
Well, you don't like his magical item that may or may not be cursed?
It does seem a little lackluster.
Yeah, it's kind of. I mean, it's ornate. It might. Yeah, we should talk about it. It's a gift.
As you see, as you see the elf kind of enter the room. He hasn't said anything. He just kind of enters the room. from the hallway.
Hey, Raha,
Yes.
tell Escher we're taking off, and it was a pleasure to get to know him. I'll be riding him soon.
I will let him know. And please, and you may be able to leave out this.
Thank you for your hospitality.
He pointed towards this direction.
Yeah, he
Yeah, I
pointed
think he
out
did.
that way. Yeah.
And so I just go ahead and start.
Look at all this stuff here, dude. Hell no.
Well, that
Our guys just very much warily eyeing these statues as we leave.
Is there does there happen to be an evil enchanted buggy to take us out of here, or are we hoofing?
as you exit the door, you see the gentleman that you recalled from last night's dinner, as well as the person that kind of let you in, Cyrus. See, you can take this buggy anywhere you need. Just you need only say where you want to be. I'll take you.
That's very kind of Strahd, so we can use this as a means of travel throughout our entire journey.
No, he's going to just drop you off, and then from there he'll come back.
Do we go to town, or do we go to the Wizards? Do we go to the winery?
Well, I don't know. I'm just here. I don't know what you guys have in mind. I kind of did what I was going to do.
Marigai kind of speaks up real quick. We do still have to find what's her name? Madame Ava. She's close to the Strahd's castle, I believe.
No, Madame Ava. Well, that's interesting. Yeah, I would love to see her. I haven't seen her since I was a kid.
Girl in the Yerabasada camp is sick, and unfortunately my magic wasn't enough to heal her.
Wait a minute. You're telling me that Ava is sick? Why couldn't she heal herself with a poultice or a
No.
potion of some sort?
No, not Ava, the girl. Hang on,
You're really low, Rob.
No, not you. Arabelle.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I thought you said Ava. My bad.
No, Arabelle is sick, and her father asked me to find Madame Eva, and she told me that she was at. Hang on, look at the Sear Pools.
Oh yes. I was there for that. Yeah, Arabelle is sick.
Which I believe is closer to Strahd's castle, isn't it?
I look at the DM. Is it?
Hang on, I got a map here.
If you're looking for Madame Ava, you would know that it'd be south towards. It would be towards the town of Barovia, so you're not far off from it, really.
Oh yeah, if it's to help out Arabelle, definitely. I'll join you guys to do that.
We can send her on her way and head to our next destination.
How about we just have him drop us off at Barovia, so that once we're there, we can kind of walk on our own. Not that he's not seeing what we're doing, but at least our last quote known location is Barovia, not Madame Ava.
Kind of see you see Cyrus kind of like leaning in. Listen.
Can I help you?
No. Just listening to the wind.
You don't get paid enough to do that. Do you even get paid?
My master does help. Understand and get higher looked at better. You can kind of tell this guy is kind of off-putted like now at this point, like caught him off his. I have status. Mm-hmm.
I look to you towards Cadell. Like I just glance at you. I'll let you do finish the interaction.
you don't mind, this conversation is between us. Look, a duck. And then I turn my back to him.
I go quack, 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 and I flap my wings and I walk up towards the carriage.
Roll for performance.
Shut up! How do you roll performance for that?
You said you
How
went quack, quack,
convincing
quack.
as a duck, yeah.
Well, you get that performance at advantage too.
You do get it at advantage.
Okay.
I feel bad for using it for a joke roll like this though.
There it is, 18.
All right, 18. So, as you start doing the whole sounds, and were you actually flapping your arms too at the same time?
Yeah, I was just messing around.
Okay. At that time, you were able to catch him kind of smirking now at this point. You feel like he kind of warmed up to you for a moment there, like he got a little laugh out of that.
I hear it and I turn around and I wink at him and I point at him and there's like a gleam in my eye, and then I keep walking towards the carriage.
My ears are closed. You guys are that was
Wait, I could swear I just heard a duck.
All right, so we're gonna get in this carriage. Actually, I look at Marikai. Are we getting in this carriage? That's what I want to make sure.
Hey, Ez, this is magical, right? I'm just kidding.
I think it's the same carriage, Marikai.
Well, they arrived safely here before me as well.
Fine, we'll have us take us to Barovia. Marikai goes to the horse.
All right.
all right. Whoever's going, jump into the square above or rectangle. My bad.
Oh, y'all are close.
California school system. Bad.
Jump into the circle, everyone.
It's a parabola.
And that's from a California university.
All right.
Is there a seat outside of the carriage that is like where the rider would be?
Yes, you would see one on the front.
Okay. Marikai would take that spot then. She doesn't like being in enclosed spaces like this. We're headed to Barovia, correct?
Yeah, let's go to Barovia.
Take us to Barovia.
Okay, and as the carriage shuts, you guys start moving forward.
And while we're going, Marikai is gonna try to keep watch.
Smash Wolf.
So as you see, the horse crosses. It crossed the bridge with no at ease, right?
Yeah. Okay. Thank God.
You don't hear any creaks, yet you also don't hear any cracks or anything like that. And this is the absolute smoothest ride you have ever felt when you're on there, as if the wheels and the horse aren't even touching the ground.
That would make sense since they went over that crickety bridge from earlier.
Making your way through.
You missed out on your easiest TPK ever.
I know, right?
Like, we just all die of crossing over like idiots. Like, come on.
Getting to about right here. Wants to roll a perception check, and is anybody helping?
I'm just whistling.
Yeah, Mariguy's up front, so she'll
I'll
be the one
help.
who's keeping watch.
I'll help. Mainly because Cadell's hasn't really seen the light of day for a while, so he's really just kind of taking everything in.
Yeah, take that beautiful 9. That's also because I'm updating my map, so I'm kind of halfway distracted.
I'm in the back just
If
playing
I'm
games with
helping,
illusionary
it should
cards.
be I was gonna say if I'm helping, it should be at advantage.
I'll play
Yes,
cards with
it
you.
is.
Okay.
Now you can either all be just like looking individually on your own, but if you're helping somebody, then we'll go ahead and roll with an advantage on.
I'm gonna help him. So
Well, should have just went with my natural perception for that one.
roll that advantage.
And Doe is sitting out the back, staring out the back, looking around.
Who rolled the 18?
That's me.
did.
Okay, unselect the. You would just roll that from your character sheet on this. With your guys' perception, I would say you guys are pretty much on guard, and kind of looking out into the forest area, the kind of cliffs kind of area. Notice that there's nothing that's really standing outside your general vicinity that looks alarming.
I whisper under my breath, thank God they weren't stupid. Referring to the bandits from 4 sessions ago.
Our guys kind of with the map, kind of updating the map as we go. Yes, well, I think bandits attacked. I think we'd be at advantage.
Nah, you don't have to worry about a bandit attack. After all, we're in Strahd's cart. I seriously doubt anybody has the gumption to do that. But I see you guys looking around. You guys see anything interesting out there? And I'm like playing with these illusory cards with Gralrig.
If y'all really want, I could send out scouts, but I don't think you'd like.
Nah, let's just get to Barovia and be done.
Goldfish.
Okay, so as you guys are moving across, some of you don't notice, you have not been in these areas before. These two, they're two black draft horses that are kind of pulling the cart that you guys are in right now. You come across the Tesser Falls area, where you see around right here is a large fall spilling over the waterway, kind of going into this little like lake area that then forms a river underneath this bridge.
Our guy will go ahead and jot that down on our map. She's updating the map as she's going.
Now this would be a good place for bandits. I'm not saying from experience, just saying.
Oh, of course not. Guy scans in front of her, looking at the bridge in question.
Yeah, go ahead and roll perception.
Finally.
You did that with a private roll.
Oh shit! Sorry.
Tisk.
how do I-
Tisk.
Just make
How
it
do I?
public.
Oh yeah. Revealed everyone.
Perfect.
Dang.
You do see a couple of statues on the bridge that are in the shape of gargoyles.
same ones as were in Strahd's castle?
They have a similarity to them.
And is there anything like, is there any movement coming from them or anything?
As you get closer to them, you don't see any kind of movement on them. It would seem like they're harmless.
Okay, well, as we get closer, Marigai is going to keep a trained eye on them and be able to, as soon as, if anything happens, she's on guard right now.
No, damn it, Grawrig, you got me that time.
Crossing the bridge, you notice that still staying there. Still nothing seeming to be out of place. You don't see any kind of movement. You recall I can't remember, was it? I know. No, it wasn't you. It was Ez and it was Armand that saw them. Okay, so yeah, looking at it, you see no changes, no movements or anything like that.
Again, Miss Marigai just kind of jots down in her notes that she saw those statues there.
Oh, so Sulek, what are you looking at? I see you've been looking out that back window for a while now.
No, I'm just kind of staring off into the distance. Nothing in particular.
All right.
Still maintain a course as you had asked to be dropped off at Barovia. Oh, sorry. You notice there is Madame Ava's location, as Graurig would recall. As you guys pass it up,
we can't control it. The horses are just going.
you told the horse to go to Barovia, the village of Barovia, so they're heading.
I'd rather overshoot and backtrack. And
Marigai casts spell magic. I'm just kidding.
Oh God, no! That's gonna make him run all over the place.
I'm kidding.
At least there's no nearby cliff.
Yes, that's
Shit.
true. Just a place where you can possibly drown. So as you reach this fork in the road, see off to the distance the gallows that stand along with the all the headstones, tombstones that are there, and somebody see who would be the one couldn't do it. Mary can do it. No, Mary wouldn't be able to do it. Graurig, Fidel, can you please and Doe, can you please roll history check? Either I'll roll one and we take the medium of all of them, or you can roll to help somebody else.
I'll roll to help somebody else.
I'll do it. I guess I'll do it at an advantage. I even know I'm not the best at this, but at least I have a +1. Oh, yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
I don't
I'm
even-
just helping because
Yeah, I don't even need the advantage, so.
Dude. Rob, supposed to be saving the money. What are you doing?
Yeah, quit doing subs so that you can get yourself a new rig.
Hey man,
Thank you.
you're
Rob.
awesome though.
5.
That's
It's
huge.
only 5.
I crit on that history, by the way.
Thank you, Rob. Credit on the history? Okay. As so as you take this turn right now, you recall having battled in this location the gallows speaker, the hands all the undead creatures right after rescuing found after this scene all plays out in your head, and you realize this is also the spot that in all three of you realize this is the spot where a car stopped and you saw his face go white blank and as he stared at the gallows. um significant significant recall the back of your mind, your body kind of, you know, kind of shuddering at the notion that something occurred here at one point.
I relay it and I go, hey, remember the guy, the really really tall guy that we had with us? Yeah, this is where he wigged out. Something about those gallows over there.
America kind of humming to herself as she's jotting down. Kind of, wait, what?
Does Ez know anything about the gallows?
I
Separate of their.
I was speaking specifically to Galrig and Doe on this one, but it's
No. I was just asking if like Ez knew anything about the gallows separate to like obviously your own things.
No, the gallows would not spark any kind of interest to you, other than those that had fought, which technically it would have been Cadell, Marigai, Doe,
our guy wasn't
Mary,
there.
and Graurig.
Yeah, I wasn't with them at that
No,
point.
no,
Mary
no,
wasn't with us.
not when you guys went past the gallows the first time, but when you fought in that area against the gallows speaker, the hands.
Oh, yeah,
When
yeah,
you
yeah,
had that
yeah.
big fight,
Okay.
that is where they recall this location. Marigai as well as Mary. They would identify the location as one that they've seen recently, past week or two, um, but they would not know the significance of what happened with the car.
Right, yeah. Like Marigai just jots this down as, okay, here's gallows.
Such a primitive and disgusting implement if you think about it. I shake my head as we pass him.
I turn to Galrig and go, I'm not too keen on stopping, so I say we keep on going.
Is there anybody fresh on the gallows right now, or is it like all empty right now?
It looks all empty right now. You just see off in the distance. There's the old wooden gallows. You see the frayed length of rope that dances from being blown back and forth by the wind. As you know, it just looks all empty. You can see the water that kind of coats it from the moisture in the air. But as you're not able to stop at this point right now for it, but you know that there was a significant point of this location as the horses are still drawn to their destination, which is to drop you off at the village.
Hey Mary, I have a question as we pass this area. What do you think about areas like this? You know, you being a healer.
Good talk.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead and move on for a moment. Looks like
Oh, my bad. Yeah, let's move on. We're just doing some RP.
pick that up here in a second. When
We're getting closer here to like the forest area. Marigai's keeping her ears out for rustling noises and possible attack.
So as we're getting closer to this other bridge, this is the bridge that Marigai and the Marigai would not be familiar with. and neither would Mary. So as you cross this bridge, notice that the river is roughly about 50 feet wide. Kind of looking at it, you can still see the bottom. It's kind of lightly, well, it's kind of like a little bit darkened at the bottom. So you would see that it's about 5 to 10 feet deep. Um, there's arching stone bridges span the river at 2 points. Uh, crossing this, you see no kind of gargoyles, or anything like that.
Crazy to think. We were just here. You guys just met me here about a day ago.
No, you haven't been at
No.
this place. This is the
Yeah, we
village
met
of
you.
Barovia, not Valaki.
Oh, my bad. It was that Ben that got me told. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, no worries.
Marigai kind of again. She's updating her map when she does this, where she maps out the river that she can see, and she maps out the village ahead of her.
And yes, out in front, you can definitely see the village coming up in the front.
Ez has been to this village, though, right?
I believe Ez has been to this village in her travels.
Is this the biggest place, like DM wise? Is this the biggest place, like in the province, so to speak, as far as the cities are concerned?
To be fair, with your knowledge of the area as well as Ez's, you would know that Valaki is the central hub to the entire area.
Okay, and I'll leave it to you since I didn't specify in my backstory if I was here or not. Have I been here?
You've probably been through or around here, but maybe not stayed inside of the town.
Understood. Like pass through. I don't want to have any intimate knowledge of it either.
Yeah. However, if anybody from the original crew, which would be Cadell, Doe, or Growrig, want to kind of let the others know what had happened or transpired, feel free to RP to kind of get an idea of what happened here and what to be expected.
They might not like us too much here.
Why is that?
The last time we were here, there was an altercation with a very angry shopkeep.
I think I might know who you're talking about.
Oh,
Does he have a nephew?
Yeah.
He's a dick.
Yeah, that
Oh,
guy
yeah.
that guy that was constantly rolling against y'all, man. He was.
Haven't been a fan of that guy. I met him once, but he always tried to cheat me out of deals, and usually that's my job. But what happened with you guys? Like, as far as, I mean, yeah, I just left his shop. What happened?
Can you keep a secret?
Yeah.
Yeah, so can I.
Well, especially when it comes down to like, I see what you did there. I smirk. All right, fair enough. I'll just ask him.
So about what time is it by the time we reach this village?
I would say it probably took about a couple hours, 3 hours at most, to make it here. So you're looking at around maybe 12 o'clock.
Which way, Dare Knight? Sorry.
So is there any reason we need to stick around this place for now, or should we just go and
I say we touch down and then start hiking.
see if we can get some essentials and stuff?
Oh, speaking of which, let's go ahead and did we distribute the money from
Or is the horse already gone? I wasn't gonna do it after.
Let's not do it until we're on the ground.
Well,
Oh, okay.
as you pull up, you hear the click click, and then as they just stop, and the door kind of swings open.
Can I see anything?
I hop out.
So looking, you see just based off of what you're. Oh, I thought you were rolling. Roll a perception.
Me?
Yeah.
I meant like I can't see anything on the screen at all. Like it's just
Yeah, it's
black.
all black.
Except for a couple. Like if I move, it's starting to clear out little chunks.
That's
to be
because
fair, we
they
never
still got
really
fog of
explored
war.
this place.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
because
but
you
it's, like,
haven't
really black.
you haven't moved around in this town.
We can
anything-
we can only see one square.
No,
right?
yeah, like I can't see around me at all. Like no light.
As if there was no light from the entire village. Like this is
Gotcha.
dark as hell. This is creepy. Previously on AMC's The Walking Dead.
Table. I'm just trying to fix it though.
Yeah. But yeah, I'll still roll that perception. Well, now I can see the whole town.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
I had to open that up. Make it darker.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Arga kind of slides off the horse, or off the carriage. She gives the horse a pat. And she kind of looks around. So this is Barovia, huh? I can't say I've been here before.
Not much to say.
Feels isolated almost.
Goodness, are we here already?
Wait, so y'all have been here before?
Yeah, I've been here
Yeah.
in passing.
Oh,
Parts of me have.
I stayed put for 3 years. I was too wary to travel in these lands.
Oh, you stayed here for 3 years?
Yes, I've been here for quite a long time.
No wonder you're so dour. Makes sense. This
Yeah.
place is kind of really depressing.
Yeah, well, you'd think after 3 years I'd get over missing where I came from, but still hurts as much as it did the first day.
Yeah, and this is no vacation to arrive to.
I mean, seriously, does everything in this damn land have to be so depressing?
I think that might be by design.
Well, it's a land ruled by monsters and undead. I would say probably.
And how long did it take for you to get used to the smell?
I'm still not used to it.
I don't think anybody is. We just kind of pretend we are.
Well, maybe once all this is over, if we can defeat Strahd, and maybe, just maybe I'll be strong enough to turn things around in these lands.
Oh, that'd be great. As you've been out of this area before, right? You've been to Faerun. You've been out of this hellhole, right?
The lands I come from were beautiful and
You're really low
a lot
again, Rob.
brighter. I'm sorry. The lands I come from are a lot more lighter, and well, the animals aren't quite as murdery.
Yeah. But what about you, Esmeralda?
Well, I've passed through here many a time.
No, what I'm asking is, have you been out of this hellhole? Have you been out of Barovia proper? Have you traveled through the mists to leave this area, or have you been just localized here the entire time?
I've stayed mostly local. I've not much need to go through the mist.
I'll tell you one thing. as soon as you go through the mists and you have that first meal without that smell of decay in your nose, kind of in the back of your mind, you're gonna mistake it for the best meal you've ever had in your entire life. It's absolutely amazing. I can't believe he fucking took that from me.
Wait, were those missed ways of getting out of land for you?
Yeah. With my caravan, I would travel, and we would pass through the mists with someone that knew how to navigate them, and we would end up in Faerun. Remember when I told you I went to the college? There's no colleges here like that. I went to a college in an entirely different realm and world. It was absolutely amazing.
So
I almost stayed.
How many lands have you been to?
One I called Faerun, one was called Faerun, and pretty much we stayed within Faerun. We traveled to the west along the Sword Coast. That's where they dropped me off, and then that's pretty much where I came up. So probably we hit up a town named big city named Neverwinter.
That's where I'm from.
Oh, no way. That place is absolutely amazing. It has some of the best food I've ever had.
I
I I miss my old home, but at the same time, I have a feeling I might not be able to return regardless.
Wait, so you're not from Faerun? Well, I mean, I've heard of stories of people being able to use the mists to travel to locations outside of here and Faerun, but that's
Well,
just myth and legend.
I certainly didn't do it by purpose.
So with
Yeah,
that
wait.
perception roll, over, by the way. I don't know if you noticed it.
You're able to see with that perception roll, very dreary looking. Some of the houses that you're entering the road have concaved in roofs. They're all torn apart, kind of dilapidated. You notice there are, small structures, larger structures, but they all look like they've been destroyed over the years based on the weather, and you get this musky smell in your nose that kind of forces you to want to breathe from your mouth instead of your nose.
No, I like that. That's disgusting.
and a word of advice: don't eat the cupcakes.
Cupcakes? Who's offering
Cupcakes?
cupcakes?
Oh, they've added a new menu item, have they?
No, it's a hag, and this is where we saved
This
Alec.
is where this is where Alec is from.
I see.
Who's Alec?
You'll meet him.
The boy. No, he's met him.
Have I?
No,
Nope.
No.
Oh yes.
No.
we were on our way to Strahd
Oh,
already.
that's right.
No, because I wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
No,
No,
he's,
you-
I also thought
he's
it's
currently
kind of
at the Wizard of
difficult.
Wand.
There's one more to our party who's at the Wizard of Wines right now.
He's young, but he's coming along quite well.
He's
Oh,
Whitey.
I don't know if you would call him young. He seems to be aging rather quickly.
Wasn't he like
Oh.
13 or 14 or something?
When we got him, he was
He's
like
9.
7.
Oh, was he 7? Okay.
And now he is like
Level 1.
mid-teens. Well, I'll
All
say
in the course
mid-teens.
of like, he ages hella fast.
In like a week, his age doubled.
Oh,
Well, for non-Vistani, it's pretty impressive for them to reach any sort of age past the teens. So I got to hand it to the kid. You had it done something right.
well, Growl's been training him pretty damn well.
All right. Well, I'll follow you guys' lead.
Margai, you see kind of her nose crinkle it up as she's trying not to gag over the smell here. She kind of looks around. She's never been here before, so
My opinion is we don't stay, and we just sort of head back out. Does anybody need anything? Are we geared up?
I personally don't need anything.
You know, we should go to the shop, see if there's anything useful here.
Oh yes. Speaking of which, that guy was mean. If you guys want, I could probably cheat the guy, and he would not even know it was me.
The moment we walked in, I assumed that there would be there would be
Response?
some sort of physical response.
Really, it was that bad?
I like a spirit Galrig. Let's go.
So,
Are we
I'm
going
gonna
into
go.
a fight here?
What?
Well, no, absolutely not. I
What?
would.
Fight?
No,
No. We're going shopping.
Yes, we're going shopping.
Hey, give me a second, guys. I got just the outfit for this, and I look like an old fat man.
Oh Lord. You're gonna act like the other one, aren't you?
I'm a magnate from just west of here. We deal in furs. Does anybody want to give me something to trade to this guy so I could completely screw him over?
I look at Armand, and I look at Galrig, and I look at Armand, and I look at Galrig, and I just start walking towards the shop.
Yep.
Our guy kind of looking through her old inventory. She's like, oh, well, I've got this old leather armor I used to wear here. And she hands the leather over to him.
Oh, this is stupid looking, but give me just 1 second.
Here, watch this. And Marigai casts mending on it to make it look better.
And then I cast distort value to make it look twice as expensive.
So I will hand that leather to you. I will delete that from my. How can I? Hang on.
Oh, just hold on to
Oh.
it. Let him deal
Send
with
to
it.
Claire. No, I got it to you. Here, send it to you. There you go.
I will confirm this. Does anybody else have anything they want me to sell?
Yeah, I have some things.
All right, bring it on over. I can. Oh, I have
Oh no.
a couple more than this.
I'll carry it in. Don't worry.
No, even better. But wait, hold up. Didn't you say he knows you? Doesn't like you?
That's kind of the
I'm
point.
Oh, here, I'll send.
We might have two different strategies here. I was thinking of screwing him over without raising alarm.
Are you trying to get your face on a wanted poster?
No, this one.
I was about to say, to be fair, it is an old man's face.
I've already been.
Yeah, so let's screw him over. Obviously, we don't have to fight any guards. And I'm looking around. There's no one watching us, is there? And I say that out loud so they can also look. Now roll perception to see if there's anybody watching, and I don't see shit.
What do your elven eyes see?
No, Mary.
Talk more
Everything
than
looks
Mary.
grand to me.
Yes.
Very good. Oh look, my shoelace.
It's a lovely town.
This
That's a
town
nice-
is deserted.
That's some nice grass we got here.
That is a nice boulder.
Is that Disney music playing in the background?
Right. So what I can do is I can make these things look a lot more expensive than what they actually should be. So I can give you a profit way more than. So I can do it a couple more times. What I'm saying is, guys, give me the most expensive thing you want to sell, and I'll try to make it happen. If it doesn't work out, I'll give you your item back.
The only thing else I have on me is my old clothes and a staff.
Oh no, I'm asking for that. You need that, like just stuff that is extra. And let's just say that this isn't the first time I've done this here.
I gotta step away for just a second. I'll be right back.
Oh, you also rolled a 1? Jeez, that's horrible luck.
I was about to say, everybody, like, holy hell.
Like I said, that is a nice boulder.
We're getting our bad rolls out of the way for later.
Alrighty, well, I have a nice ring I think I might want to sell. What do you guys think? Should we sell those things?
I'd like to at least study mine and know it more before I decide if it's not worth it.
You guys realize that taking D6 is a lot better than taking, say, 10 D6?
Yeah.
The hell's a D6, Grolrig?
I'm metagaming on this one. The rings aren't that bad, people. It negates all damage for a turn at the cost of D6 health.
Do we know that though? Like,
Yeah, that's what that's what I'm asking the DM. Do we know what the rings actually do, or
If you attune
at-
to it, you know what they do. So I
with
don't know
hold
who's
on,
attuned to it.
with the natural 20 though, with Marigai would know this information, as she did contact me and kind of like go over that she wanted to use that natural 20 to distinguish what the properties are of this of the
I did determine it wasn't cursed either. Correct?
you did determine that it was not cursed as well, yes.
Okay.
You also had a bit of information that the bearer of this and it's a band that goes around, it goes around your wrist and not your ring. It's not a ring.
Oh,
It goes
I'm
around your
sorry.
wrist.
Okay.
It's my bad because it's something that I introduced into the world, not something that was created there. So it's kind of homebrew. But reading the inside text, Marigai was able to decipher that it says, the one who provides this can also take it away. So, and with that, it just means that Marigai understood that the person that provided you this still holds the power over the band itself and can basically dispel it and take it away from you in a moment's notice.
Okay, so with all that, I would have told them that, and I also know that if I put it on me, I can take it off too. Correct? It's not stuck on me.
Yeah.
Okay. So Marigai is kind of looking at it. Well, as much as I hate to accept a gift from Strahd, this may come in use. I'll keep mine for now. You're welcome to do what you will, but as far as I can tell, the item's not cursed, and the only thing it's going to do is perhaps save us, but it can be taken away, this power, at any time too. So keep that in mind.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I was saying maybe if I can sell this and get a magical item that's better that I can control
Keep in
when
mind, I don't know about
goes
this
in and
town in
out.
particular, but I know in
Depends if
I
they
know in the
even
town
have
I'm from.
anything worth out here.
Well, I know in the
Maybe.
town I'm at. I know where I come from, the town, they everything is quite expensive.
Okay, well, makes sense. Well, last call. I'm gonna be taking this stuff into sell, and I currently have one item here: leather armor, which looks like garbage that has been mended and has been made to look a lot better than it really is. So I can probably fetch a good price for this to give to you. Also, well, let's speak commissions as well. I'm not. This takes a lot of energy. What are you thinking I should get out of it?
You're the one that offered straight into it.
How-
You don't go offering and then ask for commissions.
Oh, that's what I do though, my lovely dear. If not, the thing is this: you're gonna get a profit anyways. Like,
Well, I'm not getting anything out of it. It's not my
How about-
leather armor. That's between you and Marigai.
How about you can get the added value, so 50% of the value that.
oh no, I'm not even asking for that. That's too much. I just want a little bit. That's way too much. I don't know how you got this armor. I'm not going to ask. I just wanted like a small commission fee, like maybe like 5%, something small like that. I wasn't asking 50% or whatever the spell cost. No. No, what do you say? It is your armor. I mean, if you don't want to, I can just rest and do this again tomorrow. It's not a big deal. I'm saying that to you, Marigai.
She's
America?
gone.
Oh, I'm muted. God damn it. Okay. No, okay. I was talking. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, no. Go ahead, Dan. I'll trust you with it. Take what you will from it, and it doesn't matter much to me. Whatever happens tonight, I will be going hunting. You're welcome to join me as well. I know we have some things to talk about, and
We'll talk about hunting in a second. What do you think this is worth? First off, I don't want to come across like if he says no, I don't want to sell it for any less than what you think it's worth.
I came to this world with that, so I did not buy it from these lands.
Ooh, I like it. I can work with that. Exotic leather from a beast not of this world. I okay. What did it actually cost you in your world?
America would have made it herself, right? And it would Culp
I would
as
say,
leather worker.
yeah, I would say that let's see how good it looks as it stands.
Me do
Yeah.
nature roll. Or,
Yeah, let's go ahead and do a nature or survival, whichever one you feel.
survival.
Yeah, either one.
Yeah.
You would say it's a
Mediocre.
decent quality, but it was one of your earlier forms of leatherworking that you've done. Not quite what you're capable of doing now, because now you've exceeded what it was when you originally created this.
Yeah, it would be a mediocre quality. She's beyond that now. She just had it for so long now.
Okay. All right. Well,
With
what do
the
you think it's
mending,
worth?
put it to a 12. Again, Maraguy's like, you're the one who can.
You've been here for a while now. I'm sure you've done some hunting for these people. I would assume that you would have survived by providing some sort of income here.
You
At
are
this point,
correct.
Kadal just pipes up and goes, "Fuck it, it's 5 gold."
Well,
Let's
again,
say
Whoa.
figure it out and haggle it.
I don't know the economics of this town. It's gonna be different from the town I'm at, but
Okay, fair enough. I'll take it.
just go with what you can.
Let's go with it. Also, let's go ahead and distribute the money because I might want to make a purchase of my own, and I would like to have my cut.
And I'll come with you as well when we're going to the shop because they don't know me here as well. That's the first time I've been here.
Yeah. So what do we got here?
Everybody. My brain cannot. Three apiece. I believe it is.
Is it
28
three?
divided by 7 is 3, right?
Yeah.
No, 4.
4.
Four?
My
Okay,
brain
I was
really went dumb.
So 4 platinum.
4 platinum.
Wasn't there also additional platinum on top of that, or was that it?
No, that was
that total?
like with the addition. That was the total. It was
Thank you.
28. So
Okay, awesome. Oh, look how beautiful that shine is. All right,
I'm gonna tell your wife.
not yet.
Oh.
So Marigai
She'll just spend it. Not gonna do that.
Marigai looks at Armand and with his new old man. So what's our story here? You're my adopted father.
Oh, you want to go with me?
I'm
One
coming.
second. So I modify the image to have longer ears.
I said adopted father, but yeah, that works.
No, let's just do this right. Give me so I'm walking on. We're like walking and talking about this to the shopkeep, and what I want to do throughout this period is get some basic information to our play off of. When I am, if in case the shopkeep asks any questions, which would be really weird if we did.
Hey, Cadell, let's let them go in first, and then we'll just follow him behind.
That sounds good.
Hey, Doe,
Yes?
remember that shopkeep that was so rude to us last time we were here?
I think I'm just gonna hang out outside.
I love you.
You don't want to go and say hello?
I'm alright as Doe takes a seat nearby.
All right. I'll be on the lookout for a sharp knife for you.
Growrig, you would recall this is the location of Bildred's Mercantile.
Yep.
So, what's this guy's name? I can't remember it. I just remember his ugly face.
Bildred, and be nice to his nephew.
Okay.
That's right, Father. Don't be mean.
No, of course not. Of course not.
Oh no, I'll take the fucker's head off, but be nice to his nephew.
Well, we want to get a good deal, right? No, there's no good transactions if it ends in bloodshed. Just calls the police. Which is why I hate those gallows. We'll go, whatever. Let's just move in.
So I guess assuming Rowrick points us in the direction, I guess Armand and I are headed that way.
Yeah, so as I open the door, I purposely trip into the floor inside his shop.
Marigai will make a dex throw on that to see if she can catch you.
I'll use performance to make that a little bit easier.
Mediocre roll central here.
Yeah, but still, I rolled a 3 and that's the 12, so it's like, whatever. Oh, thank you, daughter.
Father, you need to be more careful of the stairs.
It's just so dark here in this backwater.
Oh, that's the reroll.
Oh, you get a reroll, Armand.
Oh, okay.
Chat rerolls it.
Oh yeah, chat rerolls it. Berg,
Do
an
it.
exclamation mark D20.
+9.
And then we +9 to it,
Plus
yes.
the 9, yeah.
There you go. It's a dirty 20.
20.
Dirty 20.
Oh, daughter, you're just so good to me. Thank you so much.
Do I need to roll performance for this too?
Just stay. Just shut up.
All right, so we are inside of the Bildred's Mercantile now, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
I
you
fell
were going
inside.
through. Yeah, as you were going into it. Okay, perfect. Let's go and move into there.
Oh, we got a
Yo, thank you for the raid. Look at this.
What?
Philip Daddy, thank you.
Nice.
Rate of 10, huge, thank you. Let's see if this works still. Let's do it.
Much love.
Definitely for my group. Anybody in here that hasn't checked them out, go ahead and check out CPL Limp Teddy. Awesome person. They were also playing some Dungeons and Dragons, it looks like. Awesome.
They know how to spend the weekend.
Oh yeah. Bildred's Mercantile.
All right, I'm following them. You have been followed.
Right. I am just
Yeah,
looking.
doing the same thing.
All right, I must have hit it at one point, so I am just looking for it real fast. Oh God, no! I think it was on the other
might
server.
have been on the old server.
Yeah, dude. Oh my goodness.
Time's
Entryway
Got it.
was
I got it.
about
Mine's
20, I was about to say it's like 20 feet deep, and there's a
It's gonna look a little bit different, but we're gonna go with this route. Configure. Set the point here. Activate. We're gonna bring everybody over here.
me and Cadell are going to be a couple minutes behind them, so we're going to be in there in a second.
We're taking our dear sweet time.
Yeah.
Good lord. If you
guy.
bloody the nephew again, that's gonna be so freaking messed up.
Hey, no.
Cadell found a place to sit right here. Cadell's on this side chilling out. Ez is here. Mary's here. y'all can
Yeah.
can move wherever you want to do in there, like whatever direction you want to move in there is perfectly fine. Let's go ahead and here we can see everything.
Mary's going to be tailing close to Growlrig so she doesn't get lost. Almost
Are you-
awkwardly close.
How you liking that mace, Mary?
Aye, it's grand. Such a sweet find.
I might give you a skull to thwonk here in a second.
Oh, that sounds lovely, dear.
There's that, and then
This shopkeep could have his own reality TV show with all the shit that goes on for him. Like, just saying.
Right.
It's a 2-part docu-series. Part
Yeah.
1 is the first attack, and part 2 is about to be where we murder his ass.
Oh God.
There's no season 3 because it's where we all die.
No, it needs 6 seasons in a movie.
all right. As you walk in, let's see. You know what? I also need one more thing. Description. It was I believe it was 20 by 40 distance for the shop itself, and it was. So sorry. Like I said, I had been stressing all yesterday and today about this. Because I was like, I don't know where you guys are gonna go.
Hey, to be fair, half the time we don't either.
Yeah, for real.
Flipped a coin.
Well, I told you what to do.
I know.
No, you just got to keep it open. That's the best way to do it.
All right, so you saw the sparse light from the outside of the building that spills out from behind the drawn heavy curtains, a sign over the door creaking on the hinges as it swings back and forth. It says Bildritz Mercantile. You see that it's about 70 feet long, 40 feet wide. As you walk in, you see a male human, somewhat of a commoner that you can see in front of you. And back behind him, behind the counter, kind of by the door over there, you'll see that there's a tall, gigantuan human that sits about, I would say, like 6'7", huge person.
The nephew. Marigai whispers to Armand, "Is that the nephew?"
Mhm. Did he notice? Did he notice us fall in? And what was the reaction to us falling and stumbling in? Like, because the way I wanted to make it look is I go through the door and like I fall into the shop.
All right, let's see.
Trying to get 5% off for tripping on a bad.
I'll say
No, no, you'll see where this goes.
Oh, sir. You okay over there?
I guess I might have to reach out to the local burgomaster to have them analyze the steps of the shop. I move forward towards the desk.
I don't know what that's gonna do for you. We haven't seen the burgomaster here in a while. The original one died and his son left. I don't know where the hell his son went.
It's a backwater, I understand, son. It's not a problem. Don't worry about it. I come here with great news for you.
Ah, what you got?
I have leathers and leather of an exotic land.
Hmm.
It's not a Barovia. I take the
Leather
daughter,
armor.
please take it from my pack and put it on the table.
Of course, father. Marigai kind of reaches in and puts the leather up on the table, very delicately, acting like as if it's very important.
This looks like some. This looks pretty good. I've probably seen better. Go ahead and roll for bullshit.
I gotcha.
I'll help you with that one.
Okay, 1 second.
With my very delicate display of laying it down.
I gotta hit the plus. I'll take the 26.
Yeah, you know, this does looks like some mighty fine leathers here. Where did you get it from?
It was given to me by a traveler outside of these cursed lands.
By a traveler, huh? It's not stolen though, is it?
Of course not, sir.
Okay. Yeah, we don't accept stolen goods here. Only things that have been found on, air quotes, those dead bodies out there somewhere.
No, this is... Once I had it appraised, I spent my entire fortune to... Not my entire fortune, just a portion of it to get... Just have a chance to get this. I rolled deception for that.
I do have to say that sounds like a likely story. I believe you, sir. You look like you've been around for a while.
I point at the ears and I smile. I have been around for a while. What would you be willing to give? It doesn't have to be in gold, but maybe in trades.
I think we might be able to make a deal. I'm open for trades.
What do you have? What are your best items?
Well, you can kind of look around if you'd like to. We pretty much just got a bunch of adventuring gear. That's the most of it that we carry here. Not many magical items.
Oh, I will take a look. Thank you. Daughter?
Father, let me help you.
I put my arm around you, or not around you, but I have you lead me, and I'll let you. I'll actually, to make it easier, I'll let you lead me around, and we'll both take a look together at the stuff.
Ez is just walking in to kind of just looking around as if she's a separate customer.
Welcome in, ma'am. Welcome in. You can see most of our stuff's just kind of displayed right here in the front. If you need any help, don't hesitate to ask. Just please don't hesitate to ask.
She nods and then she casts detect thoughts.
Oh, jeez, look how big that text is! Holy
It
shit!
is.
That's a Yu-Gi-Oh card paragraph right there.
I'm gonna roll that at a disadvantage. Hold on. I gotta roll my wisdom at a disadvantage.
We're like Ocean's 11 and shit. Like,
Roll that save.
I got a 6. Oh wait, what are we doing here? Detect thoughts?
Yeah.
Yeah, that.
oh,
Come on. Nope.
damn.
Nah, Kind of feel something kind of tickling on the back of the shopkeeper's neck. Kind of see him kind of move his head kind of left and right a little bit. All right.
So what do you? So what do I see?
Yeah,
You know,
but
in
as
this.
guys, yeah, we're both looking here.
Yeah, because we saw someone rock in, like all of a sudden you start moving your head around, like what the hell's going on?
You would notice that like my head started moving around, kind of like I got like a chill in the back of my head, or kind of I had to scratch it and kind of move my shoulders a little bit.
Sir, are you okay?
Not with that insight roll.
Oh yeah. It's if you look at these holes in the walls, sometimes you just get hit with a little bit of wind.
Okay, well we'll continue to look. Thank you. No, daughter, please.
Here, father, look at this. And as Marigai kind of just picks up, is there a book here? I mean,
Yeah, you could-
like,
yeah.
What are we looking at?
So
Yeah.
you'll see a bunch of adventure. If you take a look in the player's handbook, you'll see like anything that's under the adventurer's guide shows up there. You will have lots of things like hiking tools. You'll have
What about are there any goggles of night vision by chance?
looking up front here. You're asking for goggles. You see some goggles that are like off over to the left side. They're sitting on this shelf over here.
I'm not really gonna do that. Don't worry. So I'm literally. You remember that though? You remember that session?
Yeah, I was about to say, wait a minute, game there.
I'm ignoring
I'm
this because we're moving forward on the outside play. Let's kind of keep it under the table, the current.
No, it's fun. So yeah, obviously I'm not gonna do that. So let's keep moving forward, and I'm looking for, just to give it to you to make it easier, the thing that I think would be the most valuable thing that I could possibly trade what I was giving him for. That's what I'm looking for. I'm not looking for a backpack, so to speak, or 5 backpacks. I want to find the most expensive thing to find.
Oh,
And this is when I come in.
Follow right behind.
Welp.
You again.
How you feeling? It's only been what, 3 weeks?
No, these men look so dangerous. Please move me away from them.
Yes, father.
Yeah, it's been about that time. I feel better now. I was a little hurt. I had. What are you even doing here? In fact, you shouldn't even be here.
Oh, what? You think the guards are going to be able to stop me?
I do believe the 25 guards that I now can contact with no problem. I think I'm pretty much in the clear. Yeah. I don't think I have to worry.
Huh? Good to know.
I'm gonna roll the insight on that.
There it goes. So from what you can tell right now,
I'm gonna go ahead and roll my inspiration on
your inspiration. Okay.
it.
So
19.
so definitely with what you rolled on that, you can tell that his shoulders are back. He's looking straight at you. You don't see him batting an eye. Like you believe what he has to say right now.
Hey, Godric, I don't think he's bullshitting us.
It's only 25 city guards. They don't seem to be too strong here. They're all afraid of Strahd, and they huddle inside the walls of wherever they live.
No, you ruffians, bandits, get out of here! He will call them.
Father, there's a lot of tension in this room.
I'm sorry.
Marigai kind of looks behind her, and she's looking at these items here, seeing what she sees.
All right. So looking at that, you'll see stuff like a great club, hand axes, javelins, kind of leaning up against the wall along this area as well. It just stands out because it's right next to it. Flails, scimitars.
Anything small, valuable, and pocketable?
You do see that there is. You see, there's a couple amulets on this one right here, but you would notice that they were
Going
pretty
for it.
much going for it. All right.
I mean, I am a pretty big distraction
also-
here.
Well, I'm also gonna go ahead just to add insult to injury. I'm gonna cast Druidcraft. I have a puff of wind over here on this shelf over here to kind of ruffle stuff up.
All right. And Druidcraft, is that I can't remember.
It's a
Can you go ahead and
Cantrip.
throw it in here so that
Yeah.
people out there can see it as well?
Absolutely.
So as the wind kind of blows over here, you notice that the little item that was right here, it looks almost like a fake skull, kind of rolls over onto its side, causing the books in here that are laying flat kind of open up and kind of like the papers themselves kind of ruffle.
And I'm doing that while Armand is doing his thing to.
Yeah,
open it up.
I'm quiet as hell. I'm not saying shit. I already said what I need to say.
With that, you were able to pocket the two amulets. You can go ahead and put those in there.
Yeah,
they're-
throw them later.
Yeah, they're worth 5 gold pieces a piece. If you want to write that down.
Father suggests
anything over here?
Our gold.
Over here in this shelf, go and do a perception check. You see behind a little glass case, you see a spyglass.
Eh.
Knowing how much that's worth,
It's worth a lot.
yeah, if you want to do a history check or something on that, I could tell you.
Nah. What else were we planning on doing here? Do you remember, Mary?
We were gonna sell some stuff.
Nah. He won't buy from me. He's gonna
Maybe.
posture. He's gonna posture a lot. He didn't like what we did last time. Though that was half the barbarian's fault.
No, you guys know nothing of commerce. Leave at once.
I wasn't even here last time.
I mean, barbarian definitely made it worse. This man mistreats his nephew.
Where are the rest
Just
of your
because you
crew?
rip off
Who are
people.
these new people that are standing near you?
Rescued the girl about a week ago, and this one's been with us for a while.
Wait, you rescued somebody? Ha!
See, just because I don't like you doesn't mean that I don't do good. Besides, she's prettier than you.
I don't know what you're talking about. Brushed my
I-
hair. I brushed my hair this morning.
Congratulations.
didn't
That was the last time you bathed.
But you didn't comb your teeth.
Hey! There's no need for that.
Father, we were trading for gold, correct? I think that'd be our best option at this point.
No, I'm not gonna. Please stand aside. I don't wanna be robbed by them either. Let's just let this pass first.
Very well, but I will be at guard.
And what do we have over here? Actually, I'm gonna say whoops and then smash the display case. just,
Oh my
just
god!
What are you
just,
trying to?
no,
extra
I'm gonna
beat?
be staring at him, and I'm gonna say oops and punch the display case to like break the glass.
Oh my
Kickback,
god.
kickback, Tony Montana. Like,
I was gonna ask what's over at the case that I'm next to.
Hey,
America kind of looks on in mock horror.
you're gonna pay for that.
What? I tripped.
America, maybe.
So
we should
I
leave.
saw it. It's the loose floorboard.
Indeed. Let's go, Father. We'll trade after this.
All right. So once we get to right here at this point,
Yeah.
1 second.
Give me an icy hint what you're gonna do to help.
I'm gonna cast a major image, and another person is gonna grab the 2 amulets as I'm saying, how much were these worth? Someone's gonna run in and grab the 2 amulets from my hand as I'm saying that, and then bolt out the door.
And I will roll a mock dex
All right.
saving throw, pretending like I'm trying to defend him.
All right.
We will come back later.
Hey, stop! As he goes to, because he saw this, right? Like you did this in front of him for him to see it. Okay.
Exactly.
And America completely fails to
Get him!
stop it.
Get him!
And he makes
Ez ends up like bumping back into this.
he makes her run out to the door to kind of like look out there. Is there a distance that this? Does it have to be within sight? Does it have to be a distance?
So it's that square. So it's whatever he like the imagination of if he can't see it out the door where that thing runs, it could have turned to the right, could have turned to the left, it could have went wherever the fuck he wanted to go.
And the second that his back's to me, I'm gonna grab the spyglass.
There you go.
All right. Go ahead and roll sleight of hand with advantage.
I feel like we've been here before.
With advantage. Oh please. Okay, there we go.
I'm gonna like lean towards the open door that he's looking at. I was like, looks like you should call those 25 guards.
Father, we should
What
leave.
What is going on? I just want to sell the armor. I've spent so much on it.
Father, it's fine. We'll find another shop that will buy it for even more than these people do.
No, lead me away.
Not noticing what happened, go ahead and add 1 spyglass to your inventory.
Okay.
As he's looking outside, he kind of looks to the left, looks to the right. He goes, "Hey," and kind of looks down. I remember you too. Noticing
Who is he saying that to?
Noticing
Joe.
Joe outside sitting down.
Notice Joe.
He's sitting out
I was
there.
just
I love
chilling.
that.
But obviously the image you made wasn't a halfling.
Wait a minute. I Doe deliberately sat out of the way of the
Yeah, he's outside.
area.
Oh, no. Oh, so you're saying you're not right outside, you're
No,
Yeah,
like
no,
you
I'm
guys
just-
were still gone.
Like before we even walked there, Doe took a seat off to the side somewhere.
That's
near the
true.
shop.
You said
Okay.
that before you said that before we moved out.
No, that's fair. Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and delete him off of there, but I'm gonna go ahead and put the player one here so we know that he's not actually in the vicinity. I thought he just took a seat outside. And it wasn't that I was intending to bring him out there, but it was the fact that there we go.
Understandable. I wasn't clear about where it was. I wanted to avoid being near the shop. So
There we go.
But
So,
thoughts on the
as-
nephew while
So as you notice, like the nephew is kind of just looking at the bookshelf, still moving
that
stuff
changed.
around.
Wait, did you? Oh, never mind. My token went weird and it like acted as if it was the player.
I'm moving past them like, please don't hurt me. I'm just trying to leave.
Moving past too.
past the ruffians, so to speak.
Yeah. Past this disgusting looking bandit right here.
Please don't hurt
Hey,
me.
I have not done
Yeah,
anything in this. I'm
Ez
just
has
a
not done
innocent
anything.
Shopper.
Yeah.
No, but she came in, and I'm trying to play it off as like, I don't care who it is. I'm getting out of here. Don't hurt me.
I
I'm
already
an
like
old man.
moved off to the bumped
Yeah.
myself into the thing to be out of the way of your image.
Okay,
As-
cool.
as
Well,
we're
so it's just in general is what I'm putting that out.
Yeah,
Like,
that's what. Yeah. And as we're leaving, Maraguy's like, "I'm sorry. I was hoping we could do some business here, but you have your own thing going on. Father,
doesn't-
we'll have to find other shopkeep that will buy this. I'm sure they might pay better.
I'm just too afraid here.
I'll protect
Did
you, Father."
if we leave?
Sir, please, just. I like the way that the leathers look. Can you just wait just a few moments? These three,
get
since you're
robbed.
with him, you three need to leave now.
We'll
With
come
who?
back. We'll come back later. Just we don't want to get robbed either, please.
You should call the guards.
Do I hear anything? Or, you didn't roll for the nephew yet, right?
No,
Tech dots?
no, I did not. Is he under it as well? You were trying to see him?
Yeah, I just did it
Oh, okay.
while the shopkeep ran out and stuff.
All right, perfect. Let's see his.
It's a wisdom.
It's a
saving.
wisdom
Did you
saving
roll?
throw.
Did you do? You did intelligence before, I think. No, you did wisdom before.
That's actually so that's higher than what it should be for him. As on the other server, he had a negative on wisdom. So we're gonna go with as you're detecting his thoughts, you kind of see him looking at the shelf right now, and everything that's going on around him is being completely like outside of his mind. You see, I wonder what was that book with the cool pictures? It was. That's what you're hearing going on in his mind right now.
He's Lenny from
As-
Mice with Men.
Yeah, as he's just let's keep the memeing. Let's as he's adjusting the books and kind of dusting them off. Let's what was that book's name? And he just constantly keeps, kind of shifting the book, kind of cleaning it and put it back on there. You see him grab a little potion type thing, clean that, put it back on there. Nothing is actually entertaining his thoughts other than his focus point right now is to kind of clean up the area.
Okay. You're just gonna walk over a little more.
You three, you get out.
Again, very loudly, Maraguy's talking to Armand here. Father, perhaps we should get out. This place is not safe. He's not going to be able to buy from us.
You're low again, Rob. I don't know if you're going farther away from your mic.
No, yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, as Maragai turns to Armand again, kind of loud enough to where the shopkeep can hear. I'm sorry, Father. This place is not safe. I don't feel we need to leave.
Let's go back to the inn, daughter.
He probably can't afford it.
Ignoring it, like you're just trash in this for this persona, like whatever.
What was the nephew's name?
At this point, you see. I was gonna say Periwinkle. At this point, you see Periwinkle turn around and, oh, I remember you. And he gets this big old goofy smile on his face.
Has he been treating you better?
Oh yeah, Uncle's been really, really good to me.
I wonder if it's because we had you second guessing him for a little bit there. He doesn't seem the treating well type. And I'll look straight at him again.
You notice that oh, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow, Big Pile of Meat. You notice he's still got that kind of goofy smile looking on his face. I don't know things like that, but I do know that yeah, he's been really good to me. Oh, I don't see no issue. And then he
Hey.
starts to grab the stuff on the counter right here and starts to clean that and everything.
Did you know Alec? Little boy that lived in this town?
Alec. No, I don't. Maybe. Oh no.
You sure? His family lives south of here, around the corner.
How about you, shopkeeper?
Yeah,
Have you?
I know a lot of kids come in here. We if you look over in that corner, we got a bunch of small wooden swords and stuff. We kind of sell those to the kids around town.
And have you had a lot less customers recently?
Kind of now that you mention that, yeah. They used to,
Yeah.
Kids used to come in here all the time, but over the last year, it seems like it's been dwindling. I don't know if they've been moving. I don't really get out of the shop much.
Think there's a hag in the area. Been stealing your children.
Wait, what?
I
Huh?
We saved one of them. A boy named Alec. She was selling cupcakes that have interesting effects.
I haven't noticed that.
Well, I mean, if you don't leave the shop much and she's wandering in the residential district, I doubt you would notice.
Not to mention she's a night dweller.
Why are you talking to me so kind of nicely now? I don't get this. You just broke my.
Oh, this isn't nice. This is me trying to figure out if maybe you had a deal with the hag.
Why-
And I was more talking nice to your nephew. I like him. I'd rather cut your head off.
So, are you threatening me in my own establishment?
No, I'm just telling you my preferences in life.
I can respect that, but I still believe you and your friends need to get going.
What you say, Galric?
I mean, he doesn't seem to be involved.
Do an insight check.
While they're focused over there, is there anything on? Because they had looked at the other shelves in the corner. Is there anything in this corner?
On that side, go and do a perception check.
Anything that I'd want to grab?
Mary, you notice, and actually Graurig with that roll as well, as that was my check. Both of you notice that he has that his stature of when you said that was kind of like you saw his eyes widen a little bit, like kind of surprised that would even be occurring here. and with his body language, and you would see his shoulders go forward a little bit, like a feeling of sadness that that would be happening around him without him knowing that this is happening. So he's kind of taken back by it. And let's see, with that roll, you do see a magnifying glass as well as 2 green vials.
And the shopkeep and them are not really focused on me at the moment.
I would say Periwinkle is not focused on anybody right now other than
Right.
cleaning and kind of glancing up at a face that he recognizes from the past. As for the shopkeep, he's kind of focused on these 2 right here and looking down. So I'd say with a disadvantage on my part and an advantage on your part, I can roll against that. There we
You wanna
go.
roll against that one?
Let's all right. There we go. There's the natural
Whoa.
20. Let's get that up there. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, so successfully, as you knew exactly where they were, you kind of reached behind you as you're kind of looking over your shoulder, grabbing hold of them and slipping them right into your pocket. You were able to successfully get the magnifying glass worth 100 gold pieces. By the way, also the spyglass is 1,000 gold pieces.
Yeah.
And those green vials, you got 2 of those, which are 100 gold pieces a piece.
Okay.
And as all this is happening, Marigai and Armand are hobbling their way on out. Marigai giving some support to help her father down these stairs.
No, thank you, daughter.
That kind of makes me a little upset that I didn't realize that this was happening here in the village. I'm surprised the guards haven't been made aware of this, and I will bring that to their attention when I talk to them.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they're going to be of any help. Because they're apparently not patrolling the streets at night.
Well, I guess the best thing to do would be to, kind of ask them, see how they respond to it.
The best thing would be just separating her head from her body.
We're working on that one as well. I have an idea of where she is.
If you bring me that hag's head, I'll make sure that anything on my shelves, you could definitely have cost price for it.
Yeah.
As-
I'm not too worried about that.
As just visibly just like waves and nods and it's like, not today. And
All right, well, thank you for coming to Bildred's Mercantile. Appreciate it. You kind of hear Bildred go, new faces in here today.
Well, maybe you'll actually hit some business. As long as you can keep people from running in and grabbing shit and running out. And with that, I'm just going to walk out the door.
And I'll follow.
right. As we go back to the streets. That's why I needed to look at this first before going there. There's the village.
Then
So everybody right now is currently, other than Doe, we'll go ahead and put you guys over here, kind of huddled up. Doe, go ahead and place your token where you were at when you get a chance.
I think he was right. Yeah, I must say.
Okay. So as you all walk out, you hear the ding 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 as the bell rings. As you know, you kind of walk out, the door hits it, sets it off, and then yeah, you guys are outside right now.
Ezra's just gonna start walking back towards the path because she doesn't want to stay there longer than she needs to.
If I remember right, was it the Lord that was up in the north, or was that the?
Okay, so up north you have the church, which was right here. You have the Blood of the Vine Tower or tavern that was here. And then here's where you guys now have access to, as it belongs to you. The Burgermeister's mansion.
Lo has the deed on that, right?
Yes.
Go grab Doe and then just go to the manor. Remind him that he technically owns a home here. He doesn't have to sit on the side of the road.
So on this map, Culp, where are Maraga and I? Like, so we know where the end's at compared to where everybody else is at.
This is where you guys are at. Like your
Okay.
tokens are sitting there as well.
Oh, that's fuck yeah. All right.
Are you able to see them or no?
No, I can. I just want to make sure. Like, I didn't know if that was just like you moved it to the side or if that's where we're at.
Nope, that's where you guys are at. You guys are kind of huddled up in the street, about right here. Kind of like wherever you guys started walking towards or away from each other. You guys conversate. See what you guys are doing right now.
Depends on how far we're doing this old man thing. Are we going off in our separate direction, or what are we doing?
I'm gonna be taking the old man route all the way up until a door is closed behind me.
All right. As Maraguy's kind of
I've learned in my experiences that if you drop it too early, it bites you in the ass.
And as Maragai kind of pretends to still fret over him and help him with his every step.
Once we get inside that room, oh, so how does it feel to naturalize or equal the balance? That's what you guys are about, right?
That was definitely interesting. I can't say I've ever done something like this before. I actually don't know what came over me. I usually wouldn't do this.
Well, the thing is this. everybody, and you also had this feeling. You've been here before. You know, this guy was a complete asshole to everybody. Not fair is what he was, and fair is what you made him. And I'll go ahead and roll the bullshit to make that happen.
Yep,
I'll
go
try.
ahead and roll the bullshit.
Well, I'll let you do it. Like, I don't know what do you roll against that?
Insight.
Yeah, insight.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
When I was gonna do it RP wise, I was gonna fall for it anyway. But yeah.
Yeah, so because for me, like, the thing is this: I don't know the whole scheme of things on the moral scale of the universe. What I care about is how can I make a buck, and how can I do that with taking care of a fucking guy that is a complete asshole that's been like giving raw deals to my family members and my tribe. Yeah, I never liked this guy, so I wanted to cheat him for a long time now.
And as Marigai, you see Marigai kind of shrug her shoulders, almost good-heartedly. Yeah, I can understand that, and yeah, that's I think we did good then.
Survival of the fittest. So I toss you one of the amulets that I grabbed. There was two, right?
Yes.
Two worth 5 each. So I gave him half, or her half.
And as Marigai kind of looks down at this amulet.
You're really low again.
Sorry. I'm trying to be quiet because everybody's sleeping. So as Marigai kind of looks down at this amulet, if you're looking at her, you can kind of see like a twinge of almost guilt in her eyes. And she hands the amulet back and she goes, "Yes, I can understand where you're coming from, but I can't accept that you do with it what you will."
All right, well then it's not mine to take back. You do whatever you want with it. You can't push it back on me. You were there, right?
I know, and I did this on a whim. I don't know why I did this on a whim, but
It wasn't a whim. You knew. You knew what you were doing was somehow in your scale right. It had to have been. I wouldn't have faith in you any other way.
I'm a druid. My duties are to the nature, not to the moral compass of the people here.
Is there not nature in business? Isn't every single extension of civilization that has ever existed been an extension of what somebody needs and what somebody gets? Taken in most cases. How is this any different from a wolf taking the the neck of a fucking bear or of a rabbit?
Mariga kind of mulls over it for a second.
I say you take it, but don't steal it.
I suppose you do have your yeah, I suppose you do have a point. It's
Why did it roll a d20? What happened? What's going on here?
Yeah, what is happening?
What is happening here? What am I arbonding?
Don't worry about it. It's just good for me to know.
Okay.
Yeah, you're fine.
So as you see Mariga kind of close her hand around the amulet. I suppose for now I'll keep this.
Well, keep it and sell it and get things to make your mission even more successful than they were before.
Well, at this point, I think this actually signifies a decent memory for me.
What do you mean by that? A decent memory?
Mariga just kind of hums to herself and turns around and starts walking away.
Oh. Once you get to the innkeep, have him bring me down a wine.
Fair enough.
So the rest of us were walking towards Doe, right?
Whoever's walking towards Doe, go ahead and put yourselves right here.
At the same time, can I use the magnifying glass to inspect the vials to see what they are, what it is? Here, I'll put this up so you can see. It gives an advantage. That's all.
Let's see. Requires bright sunlight to focus for that. So that's
It's the last
yeah, let's see,
sentence
magnifying-
where it just to inspect the
So
vials.
you can inspect the vials. Yeah. Go ahead and yeah, go for it. That'll work on this.
Investigation, right?
Yeah,
Is that
investigation.
hands-on?
Yep. All right. So as you go to take the magnifying glass and you kind of put it over there, you notice that there's a label on it. If when you turn it sideways, it says in pretty large font, vials of poison.
Those could come in handy.
Indeed, they're good. All right. I wasn't quite paying attention to where you were getting dough, was it? And then what we were doing?
Well, we technically own the rights to a manor here, so he doesn't have to be sitting on the side of the road. It's easy to forget things like this when you don't come
And
through a place.
yeah, he could be in front of a fireplace enjoying something from the wine cellar.
And besides, you should sweep a property that you own every now and then just to make sure that you don't have any squatters.
Was, yeah.
Okay. As you're walking down the street, go ahead and do a perception check.
Just to all of us.
Yeah, all of you guys and gals.
But
All these ones.
Oh no.
All right. So Doe, you definitely, and Cadell, you definitely notice that as you're approaching over to where Doe's at, you kind of hear the scratching behind the where he's sitting on the doorstep, or the the walkway that goes up. There's some stairs up the top of those stairs, about 6 stairs. Um, you have a nice little porch area that looks all messed up, banged up, broken boards, kind of loose boards. But a little bit further, you hear the scratching behind that door.
I relay that information as quietly but as clearly as I can to those that are walking with me.
No.
Doe, with the extra information that you have based on your role, you notice that there's a painted red circle with a line through it on the door. With your knowledge of being here in the past, you realize that was a tainted location. Could be held by like zombies or whatnot.
I relay the information to the others and say we should be careful still.
Hey,
Hey, what's going on? Do we need a stealth or what's going on?
I don't think you're. Oh yeah, you are with us. There, the circle with the line through it on the doors. It means that there's a evil behind that. Evil beings behind that door. Especially when the sun goes down.
Look, I'm all for curing evil and everything, but we've got a sick girl in the Sonic camp. We do need to eventually
Yeah, my idea, my call is, I say we head on down the road. We had our fun. Now it's time to get back to work.
Mm-hmm.
And I imagine, Graurig, you did relay it over to Doe that that you guys do have that place, right?
Yeah.
I also sent you a DM, Gulp.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, I do that. Like, I want to do that off screen, unless it needs to have like airtime.
All right. So it does have to have a little bit of airtime, but we can do that in our mind's eye. You kind of, I would assume you're just walking back in with just yourself, or is no Marigai left?
Mariga left. I'm coming back, and I come in and I like look left and right, like looking forward, like, is there anybody here?
Hey, yeah, we're still here. We're still here. We're still open. What can I help you with?
They're not gonna rob us like they robbed us earlier.
I do apologize for all that. We've had a run in with them a while back, and yeah, I'm so sorry about that. How can I know you got those leathers that we definitely want to get on. Find a place here for it. What would you like for it?
I'm willing to take it at a loss. I just want to leave and supply my travels out of this land. Oh, what do you think it's worth? And I hand it to you, and also it's been like modified, right? It's still within like the hour.
Correct.
Your thing lasts for 8 hours.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't say that I've seen anything ever better than this. I'm sorry. I got to be honest with you. Got to be completely honest. I
spent a lot of money on this. What can you give me? Something magical, I would hope. Something that I can use to head back to my house.
head back to your house. Where would you live? What do you mean?
With as hot of a situation as you're in, I will not be comfortable divulging that information to you.
Fair enough, but I still got to know where. Like, are you trying to say like something like outside of like in another town, like I don't know, like some fast traveling, some shit, or I don't know what you're talking about.
No, I'll just say it's within this realm, within Strahd's realm. Bless his heart. And yeah, that's what I will say to you. You know what this is worth. You have a good eye for it. Give me what you think that it is worth, and we'll be parting ways.
You see, he kind of looks at it and kind of looks around the place. Man, I don't know if I have much over around here, and he kind of starts looking around. Paramount, can you please go grab the box out from the back, please? And then he kind of, okay, Uncle, okay, and he kind of walks out there. You see him walk into the back room, and then a few minutes pass. He comes back out in the front. Oh, but this is the box, right, Uncle? Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. And he kind of grabs it from him. Set it right here on the counter. Oh my God, I love the kid, but damn, you can't get him to listen at the time.
He looks a strong sort, though.
Yeah, he definitely is strong.
He will serve you well, I assume. You hold a lot of great treasures in your halls. Just what is it you have to trade?
Well, yeah. pretty much. I mean, we got all kinds of like little things. There's not really much magic in this land. I'm sorry. The only thing I found here is I didn't realize this, but is those guys that came in here earlier. The last time they came out here, they wanted some eyes to be able to see at night. We had a bunch of goggles, and then they started trying to grab for this one. So I'm guessing this is some sort of goggles of night sight. I don't know, but if you'd be willing to accept it, I mean that's the only thing that I know of that I really have here that's magical.
No, well, we're in bartering phase currently, and I respect that you brought this out. It's beautiful looking, but what would you say that the gold monetary value is in lieu of these goggles?
I would probably have to say those are better than fine leather. So, and fine leathers usually go for about 150 like a bolt. So the embroidery on it, whoever did this, if I can get their information, I would definitely like to buy from them again. I would say this is at least like maybe about 300, 400 gold. This is some quality stuff here.
Do you have that currently?
On me? Oh, we don't get many adventurers here.
No, I understand. So, with it just pains me to trade it for goggles when I can see in the night. I have my daughter that helps me see in the night. What can I do? So, I'll take those. What can you also offer as far as gold is concerned?
Well, I mean, we could probably go the route of so the goggles. I believe they go for like maybe 300-400 easily, right? I don't know it right off the top of my head, but I could give you maybe 100 on top of that.
Lord, with all these people here trying to steal my money, I will do it. I put my hand out and I reach out to shake your hand.
And then you see him grab back with your hand and kind of shake that as well. It's a pleasure doing business with you. And he kind of grabs the goggles, kind of puts them on the table, and you see him reach underneath the counter, kind of grabs a little satchel there and counts it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, here you go, and kind of pushes it towards you.
I take the goggles and I put on my head. Maybe this will help me without my daughter being here. Thank you so much for your patronage. What is your name, sir?
My name is Bildrich. And your name, sir?
Eslaya.
Eslaya. It was a pleasure working with you. And seriously, Eslaya, if you know who did this, please send him my way. I would love to do business with him.
Because I'm Eslaya to you. No, I'm just joking. Like, I'm sorry. Yeah, so I take it and I move out.
All right, and then as soon as that's done, then everything looks to be But we can go ahead and pan back over to the group. As are you making your way there currently, or?
Oh, who are you saying that to?
You.
I'm going back to the end because I didn't know they were meeting up. So I'm going back to the end where I last saw Merrick guy.
I say, yeah, I was going to the end too.
All right, so if you're going to the Merrick, you went with them though, didn't you?
Yes.
Yeah.
No. I was hanging back, but I mean, I was he told he told me we were going to the inn.
Okay. So at this point, you would notice that there, as you're passing by, like right here, above you, north of where you're at currently, it shows on there in as a kind of swaying also in the wind. You see that there's a tavern building. It's like a 60-foot square. You look at the sign that kind of hangs above it, and you notice that it says Blood of the Vine, but the N has been scratched over with an F.
Not the fin. So,
Yeah.
So it says Blood of the Vine instead of Blood on the Vine, or it says yeah.
Blood of the Vine instead
Yeah.
of Blood on the Vine? Okay.
Yeah.
So as Marigai kind of is looking at his building, is there like activity happening inside of it?
You kind of see some lights that are kind of illuminating the inside through some of the cracks in the walls.
Kind of keeping her ears open. She's gonna go ahead and enter the inn. Kind of keeping her guard up a little bit. She's never been to this town before, so she's very hesitant. But she'll go ahead and head in.
You see my old ass, I'm assuming, right?
Oh, you're a little bit behind me, I think.
Hold on. So this is kind of depleting. Where it came from, your perception roll earlier, that was based off of you being with them. So you would know where they are at. Trying to think of how this is working. Like it's not matching in my head right now.
Okay, so Armand told me we were going to the inn.
Yes, I also left after you went with them.
Okay, gotcha.
So
this happened independently.
Okay. So Marigai is actually with them currently right now. You are trying to find the inn. As you get to this is something you would have saw along the way coming in. You would have saw that it said Blood of the Vine as well on there, with it scratched out. And you go in there, you notice that it's not like no, you haven't. I don't think you've stayed there yet. It's you notice that there's not really any stairs that go anywhere in here. It's a single floor, large facility of 40 feet by 40 feet. You notice that there are tables everywhere, and then there is a single opening to the back room. But you don't see anywhere where there's where you can go in and sleep for the night.
No, I sit at a table and I just wait for somebody to like reach me.
Okay. And then while you're sitting at the table, let's go ahead and go back to the other group real quick and see where they're going to go.
Hey, Doe.
Yes.
Didn't the Burgermeister leave us the deed to his manor?
I
More
believe so,
specifically,
yes.
I think you have it.
I don't know. Just out of this, there's an issue with my inventory, so things have been
disappearing.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, why are we sitting on the side of the road? You have a home to be in, or at least a house.
I'm just enjoying the sights.
I figured we could go and make sure there weren't any squatters.
Well, we could take a look.
And we'll head towards the manor.
All right. You guys are familiar with the manor being south of here.
Mhm.
I would say as you get to about right here, just past the mercantiles, you kind of hear the in the distance, kind of off to the left, about right here.
You said it was a crying sound?
Yes.
I'm gonna investigate.
I'll help him.
You can definitely hear the sound coming from this direction, but you can't tell if whether or not it came from a house right here or the house right here. But upon getting closer, you can make another attempt.
Okay, I'll just start walking that way. Let me know when I can make that attempt.
All right, you can go ahead and make another attempt. Ah, that came out of Armand's mouth. Damn it, he was
I'll help
selected.
him.
Hi.
Let me grab that back, delete that, put that back in there. There we go. And as you reach about right here, you can decipher a little bit more of the direction that it's coming from.
I'll help him.
He'll be able to do it with advantage. Because he's gotten closer to it. He's now standing between the two right here, so he would be able to understand like what direction at this point.
Maybe not.
Do I hear it as well then? Since I'm like right at the same spot as him.
You can also attempt.
Yeah. I
Oh,
hear it.
Oh my god, dude! Yes,
she can attempt.
she definitely. You were able to. Oh, go ahead and tell him how you did it. What happened in that moment. And thank
Thanks
you,
for the
Orchid, for the follow.
Orchid.
As I kind of hear him like shifting and like motioned for him to stop for a second, and I like kind of edge a little bit closer to like this alley right here to listen a little bit more so of what building and like where it was. Like maybe it's just better hearing.
Right. So as you were able to discern the direction of that, can you do a history check for me, Cadell? And followed by a wisdom saving throw.
I'm assuming
Shit.
with that perception, do I kind of like gauge, is it like a male or investigation? Is that like a male or a female?
Oh yes, you could tell that the voice itself is kind of bellowing out as a female.
Okay.
History's a 9.
Okay, a 9.
I'll explain that.
Then you said a wisdom save?
Yeah, wisdom save. As at this point in time, your mind's eye like starts fighting and kind of arguing with itself. You're like, hey, I know that, you understand. And here's what you know. Let me send it to you.
Wait, do I need to do a wisdom save or anything as well?
No, this is pertains to his character.
Okay. Making
and
sure. I wanted
and
to make
yeah,
sure.
and the multiple personality disorder.
Weird.
Let's see.
Just making sure it's not like some banshee in the alleys.
So the voices in my head are getting louder and louder and louder to the point where I just can't Cadell just can't stomach it anymore. And
I have a question. He still has the ring on, does he not?
He does still have it on, yes, but they.
I didn't know if that
Yeah.
gave any sort of advantage to his wisdom save or anything. I don't know the thing of it.
so the voices in the head finally take over, and Lo just says, "Get your ass back in there! I'm coming out." All right. I know that voice. That's Gertrude's mom, Mary. Not Mary, but Mary, and not you, Mary, but a different Mary.
Aye.
Are you
So-
a different thing again? I still haven't fully figured you out.
I haven't fully figured me out yet either, but all I know is I know that voice. That's all I know right now is I know that voice. That we know the
Not a threat then.
it's we met her when we saw Escher, and the only other person who might really know this person would be Doe and Galrig.
Eh.
But I think I might have to take a walk down there and see what's going on. So I'm going to start walking towards the voice. And officially, Lo is out.
Okay, let me go ahead and change that up real quick.
Or I'll move my thing out of the way to make it easier.
We got Low out and Bill's in. There you go. Humanoids. Okay, where are you at, Low? Boom. There you go.
So you said that was down over here?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Was
that's
it
where
behind this one? Or you said it was like either behind this or this one, right?
Was it like in this courtyard?
It's actually inside the house. You can hear it coming bellowing from the window. Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna go peek in the window. Are the windows boarded? First off, are the windows boarded up?
Was it just crying, or was it, like, with that investigation, was it just crying, or were there words in there?
You right now you just hear the bellowing of oh.
Okay, just the moaning. Yeah. Yeah, I had relayed that it was coming from that house.
So are the windows boarded up, or are they or can I peek through?
You would still be able to peek through. You notice the boards that you guys entered in the last time are still kind of like broken and kind of thrown to the side.
All right, I'm going to take a look in. I'm going to roll perception. I see nothing.
Kind of as you're kind of looking in, you just see the normal things that you saw last time. There was a table kind of in that room. Nothing that stands out to you. Nothing looks dangerous or anything like that. Just you just see that the table that sits right there, a couple of chairs kind of opened up from there.
Do I see Mary?
No, the last time, as you can also recall, the last time that you saw Mary, she was upstairs in her room. That's where you had left her, as she was laying there, kind of clutching the picture of her daughter.
All right, I'm gonna. I don't know if there. I don't remember if there's any consoling her. All right, I'm gonna enter the house. Do I have to go through the window, or can I just open the door?
The front door is still locked. You remember locking it as leaving.
Okay. Window is the window available?
The window would definitely be available. Go ahead and roll a and with advantage, go ahead and roll a athletics or I would say athletics really. It'd be either strength or something of that nature with advantage. We're gonna have to change out your dice too while we're at it.
I guess.
Okay, so with that one, you were able to easily kind of maneuver in there. It didn't take much. You were familiar with the area, so you kind of pulled yourself up, stuck your stomach onto the window line, and kind of I don't know, flumped into there a little bit.
Sure.
It's a new word.
I go up. Yeah, I go unlock the door then and open it so everybody can come in if they want to come in.
As they'll go in.
Is there any like small object sitting on a desk that I can grab?
You see a broken plate. You see a couple of
it really
utensils.
doesn't matter. I just need something I can grab, like a fork.
You can. There's definitely a fork on there.
Okay, I'm going to then now cast light on that fork.
Perfect.
So that I can see.
Perfect. All right. Yeah. So as it illuminates the room, you looking around, you kind of see all the aged bread that looks stale on the kitchen counter across from the table. You see the cupboards are quite barren. You see that there's a rug kind of moved over into the corner that kind of looks like saturated with like musky or like water dampened it at one point.
Right. Yeah, I'm going to turn to Ez and say, if I'm not mistaken, she's upstairs. So I'm just gonna, if you could watch my back a little bit, I'm gonna go upstairs and see if anything has changed since the last time we.
She nods and like peeks to see if the others were coming as well or not.
So I go ahead and go upstairs.
And then she'll follow behind you, probably like with a 5-10 feet space between.
All right. As you notice, there's a right turn from the kitchen, and then you can kind of go up the stairs. Before you hit the living room, you kind of go upstairs. Uh, yeah. There's you can go upstairs, and to the right, you'll see. You'll remember that there's Mary's room. Back behind that, like if you turn all the way around as you get to the top of the stairs, there's a window that way, and then there's a room that has a hole in it that's directly north of or straight forward up the stairs, and then to the left was the master bedroom.
Okay. Now I'm just gonna go into the master bedroom where Mary's at.
Roll a dexterity save. As you go to step 1 foot on there, are you following too, Ez, or no?
I was about like 5 to 10 feet behind him.
Okay, are you following him though?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead and also roll
I'm
a
not,
dex
like-
save.
I'm not in the room yet though.
You're not in the room yet?
Not bad.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I'm like,
as you're stepping up, you hit one of the marbles, just a single marble on your heel of your foot, and you kind of slide forward a little bit, catching yourself against the side. Realizing that in the past, Doe had actually thrown marbles down the stairs.
No, I'll just pick them up as I go.
oh, so wait, is that on the bottom floor then?
They're on the stairs, yeah.
Oh, on the stairs. Okay, so yeah.
So yeah, I'll pick up what I see on my way up the stairs.
Okay, so the no dexterity saving throw. You can walk up behind him, if you so choose to.
Yeah.
I whisper down, be careful of the marbles, and I kind of make it so that she can have as much light as possible from my flash fork.
All right. And she keeps an eye out for where her feet are in case there's any marbles he misses.
All right. Once I get to the door,
You now, as you got closer, you can hear that the intervals between the my daughter, I miss her. Yo, that's it. Lord Baron, thank you so much. Thank you for the huge rate of 16. Thank you. The huge Baron raid. Absolutely. Thank you.
I'm to get entertaining people. We have people in the lobby. So I open the door and I kind of go in and I kneel down next to her. Hey there. You remember me?
You saying to me?
No, he's saying it to Mary.
Okay, thank you.
I kneel down next to Mary and go, "Hey Mary, you remember me?"
And this is what everybody sees right now currently. This is Mary. Or this is what Lo sees.
These are the people that have came with us.
Yeah. Yeah. I remember you.
Good.
Do you know where my daughter went?
I do.
Oh, tell me. Please tell me.
It's not going to be easy to hear, but she's with Strahd, correct?
Yes, you'd recall meeting her. She was the one that brought out your clothes,
Right.
laid them out while you were up there.
So Mary, this won't be easy to hear, but she is inch under Strahd's control. Strahd has her.
No.
Mary. We have a plan, and I'm going to do everything I can to help your daughter. Mary,
Eh,
I'm going to do everything I can, but I wanted to make sure that I came to you and told you that I found her, and as far as I can tell, she is currently safe.
Ez is gonna calmly come up and like cast prestidigitation to kind of give her a calming thing, so she can a calming feeling and soothing feeling.
Okay. Let's see. With that feeling, that warmness that you give with your prestidigitation, it gives her kind of a warm feeling on the back of her shoulders, and she kind of, you see this not so much of a sigh of relief, but like a moment in time where she kind of remembers something that was great about her daughter. You can see that she stopped, with the tears are not streaming, as you can tell that that her tears have been going off for so long that there's not much there left, but there's a pause in them. So, he said she's with Strahd.
She is, and as far as I've seen, and I was there just yesterday, and she seems very safe. I'm gonna reach into my pocket and I'm gonna grab 5 gold, and I'm gonna press it to her palm, and I'm gonna say, "Take care of yourself, take care of the house, and prepare for her to come back." Because my friends and I are gonna do everything we can to rescue her. She is on our priority list of people to help, and Strahd's on our list of people that need to go away.
Ez just kind of leans over to Lo and just like, which one? The daughter.
Yeah, the daughter,
Which one was it?
the one that laid out our clothes.
Okay. She seemed of good health, if that is any consolation.
Roll for bullshit.
I don't have much to that.
Oh, I'll help us out here. Where's my bullshit?
At least you have much more to that than I do.
How are you consoling her, Lo, at this point?
I'm on my knee, and I'm as close. I'm close to her, and I'm in a very low. I'm in a very low tone. It's one of those things where everybody thinks of Lo as the very loud, fun loving, but he's gone into comforting mode, and he is giving a extreme effort to try to put her mind at ease, and this is something that he feels like it's super important that he really does console her. He's being very compelled to do so.
So then I think with that, and with your body language that you're doing, let's see what also with based on, I would believe she would be able to be conformed to what you're trying to show her. Okay. At least she can.
I reach into my bag also, and I grab one of the I grab the monk's robes out that I took from her. I said, "I'm going to give you these robes. These are robes that she handed to me, so they may still smell of her."
as she takes her she takes her current item that she was holding along with the picture, and she tosses the item down to her knee, not letting it touch the ground though. She grabs hold of the rope and kind of pulls it tightly to her hands or to her chest, and pulls her chin down to it. Oh, Gertruda. So you said she was Strahd, and she looked to be in good health.
Yes, she looked to be in good health. She looked. I'm not gonna lie. I don't. I know she'd rather be with you, but she looked like she was at least being taken care of, and her health looked good.
And she takes one of her hands and puts them onto your shoulder and says, "Thank you, thank you."
And
I feel much better now knowing that you did keep an eye out for her. And
I told you I would, and I when I was back in town, I made an effort to come see you. And I do have to go because I need to, like I said, get busy helping your daughter. And everything I'm doing moving forward is in part to help your daughter and in part to help all of the land. So I do need to go. Keep those robes so that you have something that your daughter just recently touched. And I will endeavor quickly to get her back to you. And I grab her hands, I give it a squeeze, I stand up, and I walk towards the door.
all right.
Ez just gives a slight nod to her as well and follow, like steps back into the hallway before Lo. And I guess we get the rest of the gang and head to
I said,
the
we
manor.
need. It's time for us to get. I think it's time for us to get out of town, personally. But yeah, let's get back to the group.
Are we relocking the door?
Yeah, I'll relock the door and slide out the window.
Yeah.
I'll say at this point, Mariguy's been kind of just, again, mapping out the town as she goes, waiting for the group to come back.
Yeah, I'm flipping coins.
All right, and I have not put on here yet in the quest log, but this is going to be added by next. You have successfully consoled Mary, and you have stopped Mary from crying within the city. So there will be silence on her now as you walk past the house to and from. However, there is still there's still multiple possibilities that could be happening in the future. So keep that in mind. And as you guys meet up with each other, Armand, you were in there. You had a couple drinks in there. If you want to, you can go ahead and you can roll for a Constitution saving throw, depending on how many you had. If you were trying to, this is based on you.
So for me, like I just got for heist. I'm not gonna be drinking heavily. I'm waiting for everything to like calm down first. If that makes sense. Like I'm not gonna like, oh yeah, we took some amulets from this guy and like I sold this or whatever it was. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry about that. So, it like disconnected as I said it. So, I'm not gonna like have any drinks here at this point. Like, I am just like trying to retire and like be as inconspicuous as possible. Really. So I'm just gonna like have a drink at the table and then go to bed.
Are we staying that night here?
Okay,
I was gonna say it's because it's only like 1 o'clock in the afternoon, right?
Yes.
Oh, is it
Yeah,
really?
it's only like 1 or 2 o'clock.
Oh my god. So here I go. Okay, so no, I'll have a drink and then I will rejoin you guys, is what I'm doing.
Okay. Looking around
okay.
either which way, do a perception check.
Yeah, okay. 1 second. Alright.
All right, and with that roll, you can clearly see that there's no stairs, no side rooms. There's just a direct room behind where you would know that they're probably storing all the alcohol or the wine barrels and whatnot. Um,
So one thing I want to make completely clear is I'm currently in the disguise. I want to find a way to shed the disguise to make it like as seamless as possible. Because I was like this like old ass like elf guy,
Go to the
right?
bathroom.
so is this
Yeah.
while
Go to
you're
the bathroom.
yeah
or whatever
yeah
it
you
is.
can go to the bathroom. You could definitely go into their I would say that there's an outhouse that's around the back area of this place.
Yeah, because I'm not gonna like sit at the table and then switch back to normal form. Like that's what I'm trying to say.
Okay, yeah, then absolutely. Go ahead and you kind of you'd probably ask the bartender. The bartender would kind of point you over. Yeah, round back. You can go around back and use the outhouse if you need to use the restroom.
Yeah, so I'll pretend to use the restroom and then come back at the front. Thank you so much. I'll tip him like a couple copper or a couple copper, whatever it is. Like I can tip him and then leave. Go around the back and then switch.
As you come back out, he kind of raises his hand at you. Oh, thank you. Have a wonderful day. And then you kind of like he's not focused on you. He's actually focused on the glass that he's kind of washing right now.
Oh yeah, that's where I want the focus to be. So that's completely fine. Yeah, I leave and I come back in and I am Armand again.
Perfect. And are you staying there? Because we're gonna go pan out to the others and see where they're at currently.
No,
He's
actually,
coming to us, right?
correct.
Okay. So
No. Do I see them leaving? Like in this situation, do I see them like all walking over there, or like these are my friends, like or not my friends, but like people I've been like working with? Are they all like moving to the left? If I do see that, then I will go over there. If not, then I won't.
So these three right here would probably be down over here, still at this point because everything's happening kind of like simultaneous
Oh
of
yeah,
each other. It's not like one person's waiting for the other person to finish.
yeah.
So these two had just went into the house. They did all their stuff. They came back out. As for the group over here, where I'm pinging, they're still over here at this house. And I would say at this point in time, they had already had their discussions, and they would probably be walking back towards here, which your couple or 1 or 2 drinks of wine would be perfectly fine. Go ahead and deduct. I believe it is 2 silver pieces per glass. So if it's only
Got
one,
it.
then 1. If it's 2, then 4. As you kind of come out the door as Armand, you see the group coming towards you.
Oh, friends. How are you doing?
Excuse me, sir. You haven't seen my father, have you?
Uh,
Just kidding.
what? No, I haven't seen your father. What are you guys doing here? Are you staying at this inn as well?
I think we still need to go.
I
find
think it's time.
another
I think it's
toilet.
time. I'm sorry, I'm not there.
It is only what 1 o'clock.
Yeah, it's about 1:30, 2 o'clock, somewhere around there. It's just in the afternoon.
Oh,
Personally, I
they
think
have.
we should probably leave.
Yeah, they have some great ale. If you want to come in, have some great ale. If not, if you want to have whatever. I'll follow you guys. Whatever.
Marigai
I
kinda,
just
you see Marigai kind of have a serious look on her face, and no, I think we should leave. I don't like. I, she kind of sighs. I'm trying to look for the name here. I'm padding out time. Excuse me. I'm sorry. What is her name again?
What name are you looking for?
Looking for Arabelle. Okay. Arabelle looked like she was pretty bad off. I'd rather find Madame Ava and send her off as quickly as possible.
Oh, Madame Ava. Oh, she told my fortune once, and it was as confusing as can be expected.
You two have history.
Yeah, let's call it that. Life is the same way.
Whatever kind of history you have, I had a bit of a bond with that child, and I'd rather not see her suffer for any longer than she has to.
No. If we can help someone like not be hurt, that like why would we not? Let's move forward. Stop talking about it. Let's help her.
America kind of turns to the rest of the group. We're gonna find Madame Madame Ava.
So you see me like take a glass, like a goblet of like wine, and like toss it and spill it over, and like follow you guys.
I was told Madame Ava would be in the Sarah pools, which we just passed. So I feel like we should go ahead and head that way.
And Growrick, Mary, Doe, are you guys kind of close by them, or did you let Marigai kind of wander off towards the center on her own?
I'm just relatively nearby.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you did overhear their conversation at this point then.
America kind of turns. Grawley's nearby, right?
Yes.
Grawley, we have to help her. I couldn't help her, but Madame Ava can.
Seer is going to send us on a chase. She is not going to help beyond telling us what we could do. You realize this, right?
Her father asked me specifically to find her. I think he has faith in her.
She is not a god.
No. But maybe I'm weak. But I could not help her. Maybe this lady can. And Marigai does know a little bit about her, right? She knows a little bit. Yeah, she knows a little about her. Yeah, Marigai knows that she's a magician and like a fortune teller, and
Not necessarily a magician, but you would know that she does. She does
draws
have
out
a
magic outside of my own.
She can see things. That's as much as Marigai would know at this point.
Okay.
She's a seer.
All right, so we'll do a sweep of our manor, clear out any issues we have there. Then we can go to Ava, and then we can figure out what we do next.
Have we caught up? Have we caught up to the group yet?
At this, I would say do a perception check. See if you see them like down the street, because they are quite a ways away. And they might be talking off to the side, and it does turn just slightly at the corner.
So I move up. I'm like, hey.
Unfortunately, no. You guys walk out, and they're just outside of the area,
Okay.
to where you're not able to see them around that bend. So, Armand, I'd like to see if you have a perception that would be able to notice them before
Yeah.
they can find you.
Oh yeah, for sure. Let me go and roll that.
Oh,
Is that okay?
that I think that'll do. That'll definitely do. Natural 20. Yeah. So as you're all discussing at the corner, the inside turn of the corner, Armand, say that you kind of hear something and something catches your notice. How did you perceive them down the street?
Oh, so I was walking down the street, like playing the drum on my side, like ta 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 ta, all but that rhythm, and I see them. I'm like, oh right, the fates have brought us together. I walk towards them.
Caught a
You
little
are
off guard. You do now notice Armand. Hello.
Oh. I wave at him.
Oh, I wave at you back. Armand, that's my name. Good to see you.
All right, so I I don't pick up the pace or anything because Low cares a little bit about his style, so he's but he's gonna once he gets up there, he's gonna go. Okay, what's the plan? Are we heading out or are we?
There's a plan? What are you talking about?
Armand, you cannot be as cavalier about life as you are with your marriage.
Okay. I just walked up right now.
Well,
There's always a plan.
I assumed you were with the rest of the group, and I assumed that you guys discussed what's going next. I had some business down the street that I had to deal with.
No, fair enough. I was just walking by, like beating my drum, and this woman tells me my relationship with my wife is wrong. Oh,
No. I'm
what?
saying that
She is a keen
I
observer.
didn't say it was wrong. I'm just saying life. You can't be as cavalier with life as you are with your marriage.
What does that even mean? How do you quantify that?
I mean, I hear more stories from your wife than I do about you. So maybe I'll save that for.
Oh.
Roll for bullshit.
Yeah, you have to.
I mean, didn't we have that bullshit
I'll-
before where she knew so much about you?
No,
I
that was
I will
bullshit to begin with.
I will help her by saying we're gonna have to sit and talk about these stories then. So I'll lead into that by auto believing into her. So I'll help.
Oh, give her that is splendid. I like that.
Thanks. I'll
Dear
take
Lord.
it.
Oh,
I needed it so
fuck.
bad.
A dirty
You still have
20.
to
All
roll.
right.
You still got to roll insight though.
All right. I'm not gonna spend it.
Yeah, that's fine.
You beat me. So what do you say? How do you convince me? Besides, like, you're a piece of shit.
I never said
That
you
isn't
were a
what
piece of shit.
she said either.
To be cavalier is to be lax and not
to not put 100% effort.
So I'll ask you this: what should I do in that case?
Again, stories for another time. We've discussed once.
No.
We've discussed once how to deal with your wife before when we first met.
One cannot call out somebody and not give me any sort of respite in how to do it because that makes you seem evil. Why would you do that? Why would you even bring that up if that's the case?
You want a plan with your wife. If you want to figure out the plan of your life, because what I had said is you cannot be as lax with life. In terms of having the plan of what we should be doing.
So
The
what should I
context
do?
there. Well, the last time I said just oh god, what did I say the last time? It's been a few sessions now. Well, you've got that platinum now. You were trying to show and prove a fortune and worth. Perhaps you've already started to formulate some sort of plan, but she. from what
Okay.
I've-
Okay. Well, I'll listen to what you have to say about that. Like, I currently have a lot of reservations about that. I know that she's beautiful, and that she's the only person I can think about. So, yeah, if you have any insight on that, I'm all ears. Like, how can I make my marriage
I will
better
not
with my wife?
reveal her confidences in me to you. You can take whatever insight you have off of how I express your relationship to you as you will, but I will not speak of her confidence.
Okay. No, I understand. That's you do her a great service, and deal me a great blow at the same time. So, yeah, in real life, oh my god. Okay, not in real life. So, I totally understand.
She just starts heading forward.
Run away.
So I grab Amon by the shoulder and I go, "Look, Armand, you
Yes.
you gotta
Yes.
understand. Women are gonna stick together, and she's not gonna tell you everything, but she's gonna try to lead you down the right path. So when she's saying something about you being cavalier, think about those words coming from your wife's mouth.
Oh, okay. I understand that. No, you should roll something on that shit though. Like,
That could also be a persuasion.
I'm
Not
gonna go
not a
persuasion.
not a
wha-
deception,
whatever.
but more of a persuasion.
Yeah, because
Yeah, whatever it is, because that's
that's
gonna
not bullshit. That's not
Yeah,
bullshit.
no,
That's
no, yeah.
yeah, because that's gonna direct my character's like entire fucking thing.
There's an 18 for you.
Alright, so what do I roll against that? Investigation or like what?
Insight.
Insight.
Inside as well, yeah.
Insight. Oh, you're lucky. That's like the worst thing I have.
Ooh.
Oh!
It would be enough we have balance.
But here's the
It-
thing is,
it-
I'm not
yes.
telling a lie. So that's
you're-
actually good.
You're able to tell from his expressions and the way that he's posturing himself that he is being absolutely truthful to you right now.
Yeah, it's complicated. I know. She. I don't know what I'm doing. I
Hey.
just like drop my head and like.
Hey, look,
down.
Armand. As a guy, none of us know what we're doing. We just got to do the best we can every day, and the best thing you can do is when somebody that knows your wife says something, listen, and then I walk on.
Yeah, so I look on it. I'm like tossed up between it because like I beat that shit, right? Like so I'm like, how do I take it? I'll leave it to the DM. How should I take it? I'll take it that way.
Well, he was not trying to deceive you in any way. That's the reason why he was doing persuasion. As you rolled high enough to understand his persuasion was truthful to his own knowledge. Like he wasn't trying to do anything that would persuade you to do something that would in a way of deception, right? So
I wasn't trying to hurt you.
yeah.
So that depends
No,
on
no,
how
no,
you
no.
want to do
I'm
it.
not. Yeah. So like, it's so hard. Let me go ahead and roll a d20, and I'll see how it goes. So high's gonna be good, low's gonna be bad. Oh, Jesus Christ.
So at this point, you'd be feeling more of like hurt and neglect that she would be talking about you behind your back to begin with. However, you would still know that Ez and Lo are still on your side trying to help you.
Yeah, but like being deceived by her in a sense.
No, nope, not even in a sense. There's no deception on there. Who are you thinking is deceiving you right now?
My wife, because I rolled so low.
Right. But that's the thing. There was nothing to be deceptive in all of that. The whole thing is that just because your wife talks to a friend and they confide in each other and the friend is trying to help you out and the other friend is kind of consoling you and kind of helping you out as well, you would see this as a win-win situation, as you have now insight on what your wife is, thinking that you're cavalier, that you're just, carefree and, happy to go forward without any kind of problem, like focus.
Oh, I'm so glad you said that. My wife is like, I can totally be that for her. Thank you so much. I say that to you.
To who?
To Faith.
Ez. Okay.
Ez, okay.
Yeah.
She just says nothing.
I walk
She's
over.
like,
to
I'm done. I'm done.
I walk over to Ez. Don't don't go down that road. Yeah, don't go down that road again.
Already done.
Well, I'm just saying. I told her again.
All right, so I guess the plan now is everybody is going to start heading towards the mansion, and you guys are going to kind of do a sweep of that, right?
Yes.
Okay, I was gonna. Okay, that's fine.
What were you,
I mean, you can go off on your own.
what'd you like to do, Metro?
Well,
Or
no,
Margaret?
I was trying to convince Growrig otherwise. That's what I was trying to do. But yeah.
You can try rolling persuasion if you'd like to against
No.
it. It wouldn't be
There's some
insight for
very
that.
good reasons for us to do this, especially with the issues that this town has had.
That's fine. I was just story wise, Bear Guy is very driven.
I think with Growrig's stature and the way that he kind of holds himself to like focusing going forward, correct me if I'm wrong, Growrig, but you would have like this pull to complete something, a task that you have for yourself, right?
Yes, very
Okay,
driven.
so I would give you a advantage on him being able to give you for him to persuade you to go somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Growrig, she's very injured. I don't want to leave her there any longer than we need to. And
She'll
who's
survive
rolling?
long enough.
Will she? Because I couldn't help her. And as we're doing this, okay, who's rolling at disadvantage? Who's rolling at advantage? Yada yada.
You're gonna roll at a natural Marigai.
Okay.
With your normal
Plus, I know I'm gonna lose. I know I'm gonna lose this, but I'm just doing this for story wise.
And Growrig will kind of roll with an advantage against it. Let's see if you get a natural 20.
Nope. Sadly, no.
All right. So as you're persuading him, you seem kind of like you're not you feel like you mean he can see your eyes and how worried you are about Arabelle. But what do you do, Growrig, at that point?
It won't take that long. Just have to sweep the house, and then we can move on.
America kind of looks at Growrig for a minute. You see kind of like a falter in her stance there for a second. As long as you don't stay the night here, I don't.
We should be able to hit the Seer's tent tonight.
I'll hold you to that then. America kind of semi-reluctantly, like that was a close roll. So America kind of semi-reluctantly goes ahead and goes to Growig's thing.
Are you saying something, or did you cut out?
No, he's saying we're gonna go to the manor. He was
Oh,
go
okay.
what's in the
Oh,
manor.
gotcha. Gotcha. Sounded almost there was something going on after that. Oh, sorry about that. All right, and so everybody starts. Everybody's going, correct?
Yes. To my knowledge.
Now that we've gotten everyone together, let's not split up.
Let's go.
Yeah.
All right. Everybody decides to go south, where we start heading towards the manor or the mansion. For those of you that are new, as you look upon this wearily looking mansion that squats behind a rusting iron fence, the iron gates are twisted and torn. The right gate lies casted aside, while the left swings lazily in the wind. The stuttering squeals and clangs of the gate repeat in mindless precision. Weeds choke the grounds and pressed with a menace upon the house itself. You see the walls had been raked across, claw marks and whatnot. The weeds that were trampled around the path of the house, the outer perimeter of it. These heavy claw markings that stripped the once beautiful finish of the walls. Great black marks tell you of the fires that have assailed this mansion. Not a pane nor a shard of glass stands in any window. All have been barred with planks, each one marked with the stains of the evil omen. You also notice the doors are busted completely inwards. And that is what will end tonight's session.
Yeah, we're not allowed to roll on that one, huh? All right.
It gives us a week to think about what we're gonna do.
It gives me a week to figure out what you guys are doing too.
Well, story-wise, Marigold's very reluctantly following you on this one. She really wants to find Madame Eva. That's her whole thing.
That's fair. And appreciate everybody coming out, seeing us tonight. Thank you. Thank you for the huge raids tonight. CPL Limp Daddy. Thank you for the new follows, Orchid Twilight. Thank you again, big time for the follow, also known as Land. Sorry. Big Pile of Meat. Thank you also for the follow. Great. I wanted to put art in your Discord of potential work. Go for it. I love looking at art. I do art myself, like any of these emotes I've done myself. Does it work though? That's the question. Let's see, does it work? There it is. And thank you everybody for coming out. Thank you, Rob. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted tier 1 subs. Yeah, you'd be able to put it right into general. Be greatly appreciated. We are going to go ahead and also, if anybody hasn't yet, if you like the content here, you want to see some of the past stuff that we've done, definitely go run over to YouTube, and you should be able to click this link to follow that, and you should be able to see all the other past episodes. Every one of our episodes across the Curse of Strahd has been uploaded there. I appreciate it so much. Thank you so much for your time, everything. Let's see who we can raid to tonight. And let's go into stream ending. Looks Looks like we got units. We make new friends, folks. Like to help out, you know. We got quite a few. We got 25 here. Thank you so much for everybody being in here, and thank you, Life. Thank you so much. I will take a look at those right after here. Get you over a message because we are looking for our character arcs. I don't have time for everything. I wish I did. Also, I wanted to throw out there, thank you to our biggest D&D supporter, Rob401Z, our Patreon supporters, Overwatch Club Club, Tune, Ted, Mischief Makers, Top Biddies, Tune, Czar Andrew, Seriously Not a Robot, William and Harry 14, Cannon Fodder 83, Chase, WH40K, Mike W, Mary 21, Papa Snack, Norwegian Dwarf. Also, we do have some pretty cool items inside of the merch store now. So definitely go take a look at that as well. Big follow me, thank you for joining, thank you for coming in, thank you for being a part of the community. Big time. It's huge. Right now. Alright, let's see. There's save us. Holy crap, you all are so amazing. I cannot believe we are. It looks like we are on the first row because of the amount of people in here tonight. I appreciate every one of you being here. Wow, this is awesome. Let's go ahead and help out a give them some eyes. Let's see, what about holy moly tonight, alright. Just gotta make sure, yep. Let's go ahead, it's Campfire each run. Let's go, let's do this. Go. Raid has been created. Good. Thank you so much for everybody being here tonight. Go ahead and copy those subscribers, or copy the ones that are the non-subscriber ones. Let's go ahead and paste the non-subs and the sub ones. Let's go ahead and paste those in there. Show them that we're here, showing some love to other folks in the D&D community. So let's make a huge night for them, as y'all made a huge night for me. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. Around for the raid, and again, I play Monday through Friday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Fridays. I usually play 7 Days to Die, so you can earn extra lurk loot to be able to cast stuff on my characters on Saturday. And 7 Days to Die is also interactive, so you can spawn things on me. You can try to kill me as much as you do. I got like 180 deaths in there right now. And we're only on like game stage 6. Definitely come kill me in the process while we're waiting for Saturday to come around and do some D&D. Have a wonderful night, everyone, and thank you so much for making this a huge night.
We'll find out.
Yeah. Oh, all of that would have been over. Like, yeah. What?
They've got King of the Con.
It shows, like, for my circle,